welcome to another episode of The Flag. We got Chris Duarte, a.k.a. Parasite, Ian Porter, a.k.a. Crimsix. We got Patrick Price, a.k.a. Eggs. And then, of course, we got the one and only, the bald, Benji Joedeceives. Gentlemen, what's going on? How we feeling?
Good.
Welcome,
Solid.
Porter. Welcome, man. Welcome. Porter, how's it feel to be back on the flank? Porter, how's it feel?
You know what? I'll try not to mess this one up for you, Tommy.
Thank you, Porter. Thank you very much.
I'll try not to be too annoying, but yeah. See, I've actually made a secret alliance this episode. So
Oh yeah, you made a secret alliance? What, like under the table with one of the co-hosts?
Yep.
Interesting. I wonder who that other person can be.
We got a target already.
And then Pat, what is going on with what is that? Is it the London Royal Ravens that you're blowing up right there?
London Royal Ravens that need to absolutely hit the TNT stick, Tom.
You are dumb. Ben, how are you? You doing all right, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, the weather's been kind of ass in Columbus, I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty, It's been raining all day. But today's been good. I mean, I streamed a little bit in the morning, was vibing my chat. And some interesting matches today. We had the essentially bottom six of the league playing today. So I don't think it was exciting set of matches on paper, but
We had some good maps though.
They played out pretty in an interesting way. I think it'll make for a good show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good show. We got a lot of matches to talk about. We got 3 matches today. They were really close matches too. Nail biter matches. Saw a lot of good plays. Chris, how are you doing, man? You doing all right? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, just been waking up at degenerate hours because of ranked play and streams, and yeah, I just woke up. I set an alarm to watch the matches today because I'm waking up at such odd hours. But yeah, it was.
What are you on the
interesting
leaderboard right
day.
now? Top 2, right? You're number 2, I think, or top 3.
Yeah, number 2. Number 2.
Damn, that's pretty tippable.
Wait,
It's
Chris.
just I just play a lot, bro. It's not that typical, but I appreciate it.
Chris, I know you've been a degenerate, but I saw you rocking that blow it up merch, Chris, and I gotta say you were looking like $1 million.
Bro, that's actually such a nice hoodie, bro. I was surprised at the quality. I'm not gonna lie. It was
That's
so
all I
good.
produced. That's all I produced. Chris.
It was so
Top
good.
of the line.
Definitely
All
wearing that at Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the blow it up merch as Pat blows up London in his camera. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I say we hop right into the matches. We had 3 matches to go over today. First match on our screen now is London going up against the Seattle Surge. We got a Hydro Hardpoint, Embassy S&D, Fortress Control, Fortress Hardpoint, Hotel S&D. I mean, Ben, Chris, Pat, Porter, anything that you guys see in the vetoes? I mean, Ben, we'll start with you. Anything in the vetoes?
Nothing crazy, but one thing to note with Seattle, I think, and just something to monitor over the next couple of weeks is they just continuing to still not play Mercado. This is the one map that like befuddles this team. And they'll get away with it in series like this, but when they play better teams, they're just going to get Fortress rid of on their side. You're going to see a lot of Hotel Embassy, and I don't think that really favors Seattle. So would like to see them eventually start to get either Mercado Hardpoint or Mercado S&D in the mix of their squad.
Yeah, Seattle's playing a little bit more Hydro too.
Yeah.
What
They've
does
started
befuddle
playing that
mean?
more.
Like, it's just like, bro. It's
Anyone
just
else confused?
That's like fucking exactly what it means, bro.
Confused with what, Porter?
Befuddled.
Bro,
No,
it's just
befuddled,
like-
that's just a Ben Janessine vocab, bro.
Yeah.
You just, come on, brother. Like, that's just typical,
But
another
you don't-
day for Ben.
so you don't even know.
No,
what
I have
it
no
is either.
idea, but I always get a pretty good understanding. I just
Bro,
use the
it's like-
context clues.
Bro, it's like, bro, I don't know if they're essentially not comfortable on the map, bro. The map just like confuses them. The best way for me to describe it that way.
I love this map, by the way.
No, this map is
No, you
terrible.
fucking don't.
We have
It's
to
terrible.
talk about this a little bit. The good side
why
on
it's
Hydro
entertaining.
is low-key, like, OP. The good side? Because Seattle
love-
spawned on a good side, and they were able to chain the first couple hills together and just get a fat lead early. I mean, Chris, what do you think about the good side on this map? I feel like if you play it right and don't troll, you should be able to get a pretty fat
Bro,
lead early.
Yeah, I think you can chain hills on this map really easily, but also like the water is just cheese, bro. Like
It's cheese.
Pred was taking absurd water routes the entire map and coming up behind London all the time, and he was like a big catalyst as to why this like map was just getting out of hand out of hand, I guess, in London's for London. But one thing I noticed about this team, this isn't map dependent, but Lamar had a really good series today, and he played really well in this respawn. And I noticed something. He put away the herb AR, bro, the plant pot AR. He usually uses a very heavy class, and I noticed he doesn't have a muzzle on now, and like the muzzle's usually like whenever somebody's running a muzzle, it's like on the heavier side, and he put it away and he was moving, bro. Like I was like, oh my god, dude, he's finally put away the fat
slow
class.
motion. He had a slow motion AR, and he was doing his thing today as well. Going into the P4, I know, Ben, we talked about this a little bit. London couldn't get any time on these P4 hills. They were able to get this spawn, though. This spawn does make sense. I saw some people complaining about this one. Yeah. But all the spawns were blocked here. You can see London. They're blocking the back spawn, and they're kind of blocking the front spawn as well, and nobody's blocking that new. So this kind of deep spawn, I feel like, Chris, we've talked about that before, right? Like when the new hill pops up, the spawns can get a little weird on this hill. So this is actually a hill that Seattle was able to break. Dante ends up using the streak. He's going to get all the information, and they're actually able to get these kills out of these guys' dome. And once the streak comes down, take a look at those spawns. Nobody from London blocking the back. I feel like these are mistakes that just can't happen. Like, London needs to be blocking there, like 100%. I don't know if you guys agree with me.
They also got to be communicating, like, who's alive, who are you looking for, like, just more active comms and just searching for the one person that's missing. I mean, they got lost in here. And unfortunately, to your point, I think both P4s kind of crossing the map. We go ahead, Pat.
Am I crazy, or is this not the same story every time, though? Like, we always talk about this when we talk about London. Like, yeah, like they just never do like the routine simple shit. To me, at least at this point, bro, I just feel like this isn't a team that's gonna improve. Like I feel like making simple plays like that in a game, it's like a heads up play, right? Just awareness plays, and I feel like as a team they just don't have that, and I don't have confidence that that's something they're gonna fix or be able to turn around.
Well, I mean, I'll be straight up about it for this London team. I think likely the player rotating out of this roster now is probably Paul. I think they moved Nasty to AR. Moved Nasty to AR, and he's been solid.
No,
I think Asim had like a okay series. He dropped like a 0.9 this series, but you know, I do think that he'll a player that they'll keep. I think Maddie's had some solid games, but I just think for them, Paul doesn't really fit in their system right now. When we get to the searches, I think you'll see a lot. It feels like that's probably the next change.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Because you said no.
Well, let's get into the Surge listening, and we'll get back to your thoughts. All right, guys, let's tune in. Let's tune in to see what Seattle Surge, how they sound in the comms.
What's going on with the dominoes?
They're gonna be P1.
What?
Back. It's KD. 7 and 18.
One shot back. I'm this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just donating. Hold on.
Should row as well, guys. Yeah, I row. I got one new. They're gonna spawn P1
Keep shot my left.
Two on old.
Okay.
2 on old, okay? One more old.
One more old on me, guys.
I spawned in the back. We should
new on me.
Okay.
Pipes, bro.
Sim the old. Sim the back.
In the back.
Pipes and pump.
Yeah, he's
Somewhere node.
There's two new.
Old.
Nice. Back pipes in time. Cages. There's one shot green.
Ready, go?
He's inside green right now.
I'm going top.
Pepperoni
Nothing push that
pizza.
front. One's gonna be top window. Top window.
P1, push that P1. Top window.
One shot P1 dead. Top.
One top windows. He's playing his life in there. I'm nading in there.
I'm close right now. I'm stacking him. I'm gonna try to hop up.
Oh, he's front door weak.
I know the top, man. Nothing up there.
One was front door.
I hear you. Nothing in the close corner. He's in the front. He's top back, top dead. Oh, I flew up on time. Close time, dead.
Pipes weak, scraps. Dead. Nice,
on my stairs, left side stairs. He's back door right now.
I have back there. That's last guy.
I'll be close up.
Guys.
All right, what do you guys think about the comms? I didn't even hear Dante. He must have been just locked in or something, but what do you guys think?
It sound fine. I mean, it's just standard Seattle. It's just like you just hear Lamar barking orders the entire time.
Lamar trying to lead the troops. But what are you going to say, Porter? You were going to say something before we started the listening. What were you going to say?
Yeah, no, Max just getting shit on.
Yeah, he had a really rough map, number one, but it didn't really seem to matter because Seattle got that really good break off. They worked the break on a P4, and they stayed ahead of the rotation, so they were able to actually win. They ended it here on the second P5. I think they were able to break this one. Yeah, London got here early. They're not able to hold it. I think Seattle just push through front and get kills. Starts at Mac. Lamar guns another one. Then they don't block the back. The spawns come in. There's flips everywhere. And Seattle was able to break this. Yep. Go ahead, Porter.
What's London Royal Ravens? What's their recent record?
Not good at all. Very, very bad.
A little to a lot.
Specifics. Befundle me with specifics.
Are you asking this major? Or you're asking like?
No, just like recently.
I mean, they've been just on a consistent L streak.
Is it like 0-5, 0-6, 0-7?
They're 1-3 now, and they have a map record of 6-11.
They're 1-3, and they've lost 5 of the last 6.
Jesus.
Damn.
Why you ask, Porter? Why do you ask?
Because let's be honest. Okay, blocking the spawns, bro.
That's day one stuff, bro. You know what I mean?
Dude, like I could give Chris Puckett a controller, right? And he would know how to block spawns.
Especially on Hydro.
But they're not the only team who just makes those boneheaded plays every day. Like it happens every day.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
1 second, Port. It's not even the spawn stuff. As we like look at this map, Tom, it's like, bro, they don't know how to plant the bomb on this map. Like they have no ability to.
We'll let Porter go back to
offense.
his point about the spawns before we go into the SD. But yeah, go ahead.
So usually when teams aren't, doing the fundamentals to that fucking level, right? Something is going on. Whether it's chemistry, whether it's, hey, everyone's in sort of a free for all, like everyone's playing to not get dropped. You know what I mean? Like if you sit there and block the spawns, like you're doing less damage. You're not getting any kills. You're just sitting there, just doing absolutely nothing, even though it's the right play. Right. Statistically, like if you're that guy that blocks spawns like all the time and you're the only one who's going to do it, that is a shitty spot because you're going to end a map like 18-18 and everyone else, like say you win, right? Because you block spawns.
Right.
The rest of your teammates who were selfish and didn't want to block spawns, right? They now look good. Guess what? You just got dropped. Yeah. If it like, and the reason why I asked that, right, is because even on the last flank, I remember fucking watching someone not block spawns. And who was it? I think it was. Anyways,
it happens a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, they were getting shit on too. And when you see pro teams like not do the absolute bare minimum of fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
But like, they're not playing as a team.
Yeah.
And they're not like all as a collective, all four of them. There might be a couple that are playing to win, but the entire team is not playing to win at that point.
People are just trying to keep their spot in the league. Is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, Pat, I want to get your thoughts on this. I mean, I'll scroll through the SD a little bit. You already seen a snipe and a flank from AG, a snipe from Dante. I'm going to skim through this one because Seattle Surge ended up taking this map, number 2, Embassy Search, 6-1. It was a pretty clinical S&D from them, which is good to see because they have had their struggles in Search. So it's good to see Seattle come out with a statement here. This is the one round they did lose, and then after here, it was a clean slate all the way through. So we'll kind of skim through it. But Pat, what do you think about what Porter just said about people maybe not making the right plays or thinking about the wrong things? Not having the right winning mentality. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that. I mean, we kind of honestly seen that in the I would say the CDL era. Porter, would you agree with that? Like that's when it really kind of got bad.
Yeah.
But I would definitely agree. I don't think there's much to argue there.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. Like, I feel like it also could just be players blacking out. It could also just be players just blacking out and they can't think and play at the same time. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, I'm just guessing here, but like it's either like the team has, as a whole, as a team, has chalked it. Whether it's people playing for good stats to save their spot, whether it's they hate someone on the team.
They're playing for dope, bro.
Yeah, they
want some dope in their life. They're literally going out there and
I don't know
trying to get kills. Dopamine.
Oh.
Yeah,
they're going to get kills, bro.
No.
They're going out there to have some fun.
No, they're playing to not show up on the red section of the GG breaking point after action tweet. That's what they're doing.
Love the plays from Lamar in this round. He does a really good job staying alive. Lamar actually pieced up in his search and destroy. He had a really good series. I think he ended up
you know why, Tom?
What's up, Sly? Talk to me.
He actually made a call last night.
He made a call.
To you?
Yeah.
To you?
Someone had made a call on his behalf. Look at what I got up.
World's best motivator, guaranteed results. 1-800 just early for.
1-800 just early. What's wrong with you, bro?
Pat, I'm gonna be honest. That is the greatest ad I've ever seen.
Tom's face pop is up there, but
yeah, the face pop ad is definitely up there. Shout out to Ghost Energy. But no, Lamar played great today. He looked really good today. He was making really good decisions. I liked it in the listenings. I felt like he's just like the most vocal guy on the team, like trying to get these guys on the same page. This was a round where I thought London, just like no teamwork. I just don't understand. London go for the bomb plant with 20 seconds left to go, and his team and everybody just gives up the bomb. They just give it up. Like when he tries to go for it,
nobody's looking over.
Nobody's looking over him. Nobody looks over the bomb. It's a 3v3 situation, and they wait forever to make a play. And then once they do make a play, there's no teamwork, there's no strategy, there's nothing. I mean, granted, maybe they were a little bit compromised, but I mean, right here, man, I would love to see a little bit just like somebody like look over him, like work together. Somebody watch Maddie's back, like play a little bit tighter, like make a play together. You know what I mean? Especially on offense. And especially make it early in the round. I don't know what you guys feel about that. Porter, let's ask you. I hate when people wait till there's 20 seconds left to make a play. Are you the same way, or are you?
Oh, dude, I fucking despise
I hate that
dude.
so much. It used to drive me nuts with my teams. Whenever I played on teams and we would just kind of stand around and do nothing, I'd be like, guys, like we'd watch back VOD. I'd be like, this, I hate this. Like I literally hate this. I just feel like you waste.
Infuriate me, dude.
The time is like your biggest advantage when in like an S&D
Wait, what
round,
are you
know
talking about though? You're a sub player.
Yeah, and.
Doesn't matter. He can't just go out there and do something by
I
himself.
can't do it by myself. We gotta do it as a team.
I thought when you flanked, you turned invisible, Tommy. I thought your flanks were the best in the business.
They were. Hence the flank. You're the one who started that.
There's actually no possible way you can flank on this map, bro.
No, you can't. See, this map, I just be hitting mid.
I mean, the only real flanks you can do, like on offense or on defense,
late pinches.
Late pinches.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a really lucky timing in office. You get that quick like back flank, but everybody looks for that now. You sort of know the timing to check their, especially the guy planning to check and see if someone's like going through their spawn.
Also, is Lamar bumping his headset here? Does he hear Asim? Like, because Asim has Daddy here, and then Asim gets another kill, and then he resets his Daddy. Lamar just never checks the bomb. It was a good play from Lamar.
No, he saw the red dot on the compass.
He just never checked it. I mean, it was a really, really good play. Asim's got dead silence pop, so I think Lamar just took the risk and was like, screw it. I'm not going to check the bomb. Oh, maybe. Well, wait, didn't Lamar say that it was the death cam as well? But I don't know.
On the new patch?
I'm not sure what patch they're playing on, but if they have a death cam, that is so fugazi, bro.
If they're playing on the new patch, then yeah. If they're playing on the old patch,
Damn.
no. But also, the thing is, Asim has a sub, so like, Asim's only play realistically is either ninja or just sprint at him, and he was waiting for the sprint like up the stairs. So I don't know.
Yeah, really good map out of Lamar. He ended up 1-8 and 2.
Even if they didn't have the death cam, that's a fucking tall order right there for Asim to win that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, no. Asim could have won it though if he checked.
Lamar would have had to make a mistake.
Yeah. He would have had to. Lamar probably would have just snaked the head, like snaked the window, or like shimmied it real quick and won in the round anyway.
Lamar's smart enough to probably check with his knife out. You know, like he'll throw a shoulder with his knife out, not the AR, so he's quicker.
Yeah.
Like Lamar's not. Listen, he's from Calabasas, okay?
He's what the hell is that? Calabasas. What the hell did you say?
Calabasas, man.
Calabasas. Kylie Jenner's his neighbor.
Yep.
And then we head into the
They're
fortress
smart out there,
control.
man.
Yeah, they are. Let's hop into the next one, man. We hop into the fortress control. This is where London was able to win an offense on a fortress control, and it started with their break off. What do you guys think, Seattle? Do you think there was a mishap from Seattle here on the break? Do you think it was just a good strat from London? This break off is what led to them winning the map. It was all defensive wins up to this point. We know how difficult it is to win an offensive round. In London, they just kind of run right to the front. They run through closed. They worked some trades. It was Paul X and Asim. And they were able to get a beat stack right away. So I can rewind it back and take a look at the Seattle breakoff again.
That's my boy Paul. That's my boy Paul.
I think let's see.
Crazy. They just let him walk to the left. Look, they're not even looking at it. They have one guy sitting back.
I think this was a mistake like I used to make in challengers with like a couple of teams I played.
Yeah.
A lot of people there's no reason to like stack the right off the rip on control. Like you're better off stacking like towards P5 and like front maps because everyone likes to jump out or hit open. And I think they only had one person go there. The guy that runs up top single, he's too late to get up there like and actually spot the cross.
Yeah.
And they were kind of probably under the impression that the guy on the stage was going to get one. And when he didn't get one and the side door guy didn't get one, I mean, they kind of just, it was just a breakdown. They just didn't win any fights.
Tommy, go back to the start of that round.
Yeah, sure.
Why does Sib look confused?
Let's take a look. In his webcam or like literally the decisions he's making? The route?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It looks like he's going to go double doors. And then he's just like following.
Well,
like, does he always go up here?
Yeah, I think he always goes up here.
Yeah, I don't think he would go inner there. I think going that.
He's also going top single is already slow enough to the point where if you go up there, you won't see them crossing in time unless the guy that's playing stage slows him down for you. But he's also breaking off without a knife. He's breaking off with a pistol, which is slower.
Yeah,
so
and it's way slower too.
if you're trying to if you're
I'm
trying
just
to
more
position
confused.
yourself off the break, you don't break off with a pistol.
I'm just so confused about how dude, if he was gonna go up there the whole time, why not hug the right wall or whatever? And like it literally looked like he was like, you know what? Screw it, I want to go up here.
Yeah, either way, they wouldn't get there fast enough to watch the cross, and then Lamar didn't slow him down at all either. So
and Seattle had him in a trap. I mean, after London got the break off, they stacked B, they worked the kills, and they were able to get B right away. But they let it do a good job just flooding out of left, flooding out of arts. They singled this guy out. It was Lamar. He was able to get one, but he gets tagged up. They just kind of overwhelm him.
Damn.
In Seattle, they weren't able to get there in time, and London was able to get out. And honestly, up to that point, London was just able to stay out. They've always had one guy that was just always able to stay alive in art or just stay pushed up, and Seattle never could get London back in that spawn trap. I mean, granted, they kept some of those players pushed back, but they always had somebody who was going rogue. And this is where the closest where Seattle had him pinned. But that was a big kill from Nasty up top in that top art area. Really big plays from him. That opens up the whole middle of the map. London gets the kills. The trophy goes down, and the stacks come in from London, and obviously the lives as well, right? They wasted so much time. They were able to get that B stack off the rip. They had so much time to work with to drain the lives down, and they do a really good job getting the kills. So the one map London was able to win was the control, but we don't need to spend too much time on a Fortress control. Big offense win
Let's
from
look
London.
at the stats.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Why'd you say it like that?
Oh, wow.
23.
Good job.
What's wrong with Ian, dude?
23 and 22 from Asim. Honestly, everybody from London doing what they got to do. On the other side, it was a pretty back and forth game. Nobody really getting too pooped on. I think it was a good map. Any final thoughts on the final? Why am I getting? This guy Ben just poked me and said, "Drink water, Ben."
Yeah, go drink some water,
bro. Yo, Paz, this guy
fuck?
serious. Paz, this guy for real, bro. Let me drink some water. Let me drink some water for Ben. Any final thoughts? Thoughts on the map 3? Any thoughts at all, folks? Or no?
I mean, it's just
Control still sucks.
Fortress control cheese.
Next map, bro.
And then we hop in to the Fortress Harpoon. What's the matter, Porter? You don't like Fortress?
No, I mean, dude, I actually like this map, but Control, man. Wow.
I like it for hardpoint.
No,
I mean, Hardpoint's not bad.
Control is just
Control is pitiful.
awful,
It's
man.
pitiful. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really bad. It's very,
I
very
mean,
bad.
Lamar found a new cabin wall that fucking round and literally had his way with the enemy team. You
No
know?
way. No way.
After every kill, his comms was that's LA, baby.
And then we hop
They
in.
lost though.
Yeah, they did. Well, no. Seattle came out and got the W. London lost.
Did they?
I'm
Shit.
talking about the control.
Yeah, but he was frying right there.
What would you think about having escort game 3?
I would rather see that.
Yeah.
I'd rather see
Escort
that.
would be kind
No
of fire.
game threes, no game.
Where's
I'd
CTS?
honestly rather see tic tac toe.
No modes,
Exactly.
third modes.
I thought
No
this
third
was a mistake here from Asim. I thought this would have been a big rotation for London. They got the kills initially. Asim does a great job. He finds 2, but I think the Eagle Chow here. He should have maybe just played a corner, wait for his teammates to come off spawn. And they also kind of spawned pretty deep. So maybe Asim was just trying to... Well, you never know where the hell people are going to spawn in this game, to be honest, because people are spawning all over the map. You can see Asim spawns out. Cubby, number 1, spawns all the way out of P3.
You gotta take that. I like that risk, though, Tommy. Go back.
Right here when Asim chowed out. You like the risk? You like it there?
Yeah, I like that because pause.
Yep. Sure.
Too slow.
Pause it when he's... I got you. I'll pause it when he's getting the kill. But yeah, why? Why do you like the risk? You like it there?
Okay, so like, hypothetically, if he kills 7, runs forward, dies to 8, right? Are they gonna spawn further out?
They're gonna flip,
yeah.
but he wants them to flip because they want P2 spawn or P3
I like
spawns.
this. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, if Asim got the kill here, it would have been a great play. But
Yeah, but he's layering their defense though. Like regardless of what happens right here.
I don't think
Like,
Asim expected his teammate to spawn across the map like that.
Well, no. Whoever didn't, was anyone near him? Am I just smoking
Nasty
balls?
spawned up
One guy.
third and watched the pinch instead of.
Wasn't someone right now?
Because look, Nasty even spawns in the back. Like Nasty spawns in the back. Maddie's looking over him.
Honestly, I think if you like hit that door aggressively, right? At the end of the day,
like actually chow it, like hit it, like camera
and
it.
if he just goes 1 for 1, then who's ever on the point who died right there scraps. right? He's
Yeah.
just got to watch like the mid doors.
Well, Seattle ended up breaking the last 20 on this hill. And then the next P3, look at the credit spot from Lamar. I don't know if Nasty sniffed them out or if they were just like calling names, but I think it's a really good play from Nasty. Really big hits of play to sniff Lamar out of here. Lamar does a good job getting there early, trying to make a little sneak play.
Oh, he smelled the fucking.
Smelled them. I think he smelled them.
And that's
the Creed cologne on Lamar set right there, dude.
If you're trying to play a cringe spawn, a solo rotation, that is, I think, a pretty common spot. Was a good check for sure.
It was a good shot. It was a good check.
Shot by the neckbeard.
And then, of course, this is where things start to get really hectic. We go into a third rotation of hard points. It was pretty much a tie game. And Seattle, they just do a great job keeping control of those like P2 spawns, like that P2 side of the map. They end up pinning London towards the end of this P5. And it started with Seattle. I would have liked to see Lamar stay in art here, like stay top art, just stay alive since he was the only one pushed out. He ended up jumping out, but luckily AG gets that P2 spawn. How did he flip there? What happened here? So
London didn't have anyone there.
Yeah, nobody was there. Nobody was there at all. All the kills go down. AG gets the flip spawn.
Wow.
So that's good job. Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know, on the rotation.
Fuck are those spawns, bro?
What do you mean? That's normal.
Bro, what?
What do you mean? Go back. I can literally
Bro, is
break
this
it
the
down to you
Halo
entire
3
time.
mosh pit? Is this fucking
So here
meatball fiesta, dude?
If you pause it, here the spawns on P4 or what is it? The
You
spawns on
can't
P5.
logically explain what
Yes,
I
I
just saw to
can.
me.
The spawns on
You can't.
P5. There's three spawns. There's the one that's back P3, and then there's one that's open arch, and there's one in P4 where number 8 spawns. So because Lamar is still top art, he's blocking the spawn for number 1.
I don't even know fucking call outs, dude.
Okay, well as soon as
Literally.
the number 1 spawns right before Lamar dies, and since Lamar was blocking that spawn, number 1 spawned out, and then since that spawn was completely open and number 8 was just spawning, he spawned there. That's just normal.
Aggie, you know deep down that the mini map right here is an absolute abomination.
It's an abomination, bro. I'm gonna you can make sense out of it, Chris, for sure. You can make sense. Like,
I'm just telling you where the spawn points are.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Like what Chris is saying is right. Like he's spitting right now. Like Chris is spitting, but it's also like at the same time, like it's fugazi. Like the spawns.
It's not the most ideal logic.
No, it's not. It's
yeah,
definitely
I
not.
know, but I mean, as soon as number 8 spawns there, he should know that there's people. Like he should communicate. Like they're behind you. Like number 1 shouldn't be able to just flank them like for free.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree.
wouldn't be seeing those spawn points in X Defiant. You know,
You will not. You absolutely will not. I can guarantee that.
And then Seattle do a good job just holding London in. They just hold him in there. London was able to get to the P1, and Dante goes crazy. Look at Dante making a plays. Hops out the window, finds 2. Bro, this gun is godlike too. Hey, listen, bro. This scar right here, bro, you could make plays with this gun, man. I'm telling you. Good plays coming out of Dante. He's able to find 2 in that rotation. AG finds another one. AG also has a streak as well. And Seattle Surge were able to close this one out. Any final thoughts, gentlemen, on the first series of the day? We'll take a look at the final scoreboard. Take a look at Pred, 29 and 22, 26 and 22 from Sib. Everybody pulling weight on Seattle Surge.
Look at the Predator.
Pred's always, Pred, as Donnie says, Donnie Temp says that Pred is 99 on this map. I think we've seen it a lot over the last month and a half. I think there's a tale of two teams heading in different directions. Seattle on the upswing look a little bit better in Search and Destroy. Respawn game the same, and they look like a real contender going into Major 3. And London just, sitting at the bottom right now.
Hey, Pat, any final thoughts? Any final thoughts, Pat, on Seattle or London?
Did you say, Ben, Seattle like a real contender going into Major 3?
And bro, if they can win like 40 or 50% of their searches, yeah.
They've been playing better in Search, and that was like their main issue. Outside of that, their respawns have maybe been a little bit shakier, but like I still feel confident in the fact that Sib and Pred are going to play well in those respawns and elevate them at least to like the later stages of a tournament. If they can continue to win searches in the fashions they've had, like they might actually be able to squeak out a good placing.
Bro, I like how Lamar said, "Hold my beer and fuck the hill. Watch this shit." R/COD competitive. He's dude, he got 18 seconds any you know, no 0.7 or
Wait,
0.6.
Lamar in chat. Lamar, did you put away the Herb AR? Like you have like a little bit of a faster class. You definitely took the muzzle
No,
off.
I feel like he told his boys, he said,
He started
guys,
snapping, bro.
I'm getting cooked. Get the hill for me today. I'm gonna farm these newbies.
He took the Herb AR, bro.
Well,
listen,
I said I'm gonna take control, bro. Go
He
ahead, Pat.
said,
I'm definitely not buying into them being a contender. When you look at who they played, I would argue they had the easiest schedule by far. They beat the Ravens, obviously.
FaZe had the easiest schedule by far.
Wait, listen though. They beat the Ravens,
Yeah.
bottom 4. They beat Florida, bottom 4. And they beat Rokkr, bottom 4. And then they lost to Thieves. So like to me, they haven't beat a good team yet.
They don't get to choose the opponents they play.
Right, but we're
Only the
talking about
qualifiers.
strength of the team going into a major. I'm not judging them off them beating
Bro,
like the
they've been
bottom
beating-
4
they've been
trash
beating
cans.
They've been beating good teams in
but they
Respawn
need
all year. The
confidence,
issue is-
Pat.
They haven't beat
confidence.
They haven't beat one good team in this major.
Bro,
Thing is, though,
again, you're just not, dude. They can't listen. I understand what you're saying, Pat. Okay, they can't choose who they're gonna play in this stage. That's all pretty
Right, which means we
Unless
can't
you're optic.
base
gonna
how
let- you're
good
gonna
If
they
you're
are.
optic, you
Are
can
you gonna let me-
choose.
you're gonna
If you're
let me
optic, you can choose.
Either way, we can't base how
Let
good they
Ben
are.
have the floor.
Just
Let him
saying.
have the floor, guys. Let
At the
Ben
end of
talk.
the day-
Go ahead,
At
Ben.
the end of the day, even when they last stage, when they were struggling, S&D, they're still taking respawns off of quality teams. And I think they've talked about in interviews. They feel like when they put in a lot of time into search because they feel like the respawn is good enough that they can get to at least like a 40 or 50% percentage in search, this team is going to be really hard to beat because they got that takeover potential in respawn. So yeah, I do
Which
think they're a
quality
candidate.
team did they beat in
Wait,
respawn?
no, but this isn't even
No,
like
they are a good respawn team.
this
They are a
isn't
good
even bad,
respawn team.
though.
No,
like-
but what quality team
Ben,
did
you're
they
a
beat in
beautiful
respawn?
man.
That's my question.
Pat, they're 23-14 in hardpoint this year and 12-9. So yes, they are a good respawn team.
Bro,
Okay, but
why
how
would-
many of that came from in the beginning of the game?
Bro, either
Bro,
way,
it
I
is-
feel
bro,
like these guys
like-
are competitive in respawn. In fact, the fact that they played some of the worser teams in terms of overall record, a lot of those teams are teams that take searches off good teams outside of like FaZe. So them playing like the Floridas, whatever, and the Rokkrs and all those teams, like those teams usually are pretty good search teams, and they've been able to win them.
Listen, all I'm
And
saying
they had a competitive S&D
is
versus Thieves.
you guys do this every time where you like buy into the Seattle story and it pays off 50% of the time.
Wait,
Like,
I'm buying
Are
into
you
yours.
calling them
you guys
dicks?
did the
Are you
same
calling them
thing-
dick riders?
Wait,
Pat?
Pat.
you guys did the same thing at Major 2. They go to Major 2 and get absolutely world
Okay, that's
starred.
no, we did not.
Yes,
Bro,
you
they
did.
looked
You guys,
horrible.
no, the whole time.
No one did.
Bro, they
After-
got-
after
bro,
Major
they already started
1,
losers bracket. Like,
After
what?
Major 1, you guys gassed up this Seattle team.
No, we
'Cause they
didn't.
played good at Major 1. They got a runners up. Bro,
Bro,
what
I
am
think they're- I
doing?
just think they're a
said
good team, Pat. They're a good
after.
team.
I said after
No,
Major
the
1.
problem, Pat, is that you're on the
Are you
opposite
gonna let me
side.
finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
you-
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you
you
gonna let me
just pick-
finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
You just
You
pick a
guys are
couple-
flustered and befuddled right now.
Yeah, Tom, you like that one, huh? Tom, you like that one,
You
huh?
guys are just
We're
so
buying-
dumb,
Yeah,
we're
dude.
Tom
buying
like that one. I
Pat,
can see
wow.
Tom smiling.
Pat, we're
You
buying
guys
into
are just
your
dumb,
narrative.
dude.
You said that these guys, if the story of Seattle continues like you say it does, these guys are obviously going to do good this stage. So if
I don't
anything,
think
we're
they're gonna
buying
do
it at
good
your
this
stage.
stage.
Listen,
Well,
listen,
you said
listen,
they were.
listen.
I just think
Let
they're a
Porter have the
roller
floor.
coaster.
Go ahead, Porter. Go. Porter, go.
Idiots, shut the fuck up for me real quick. Okay, people say, oh, bad schedule, this and that, right? You're both right, okay? But at the end of the day, what does Seattle probably need right now? I don't know shit about this game, but I know they haven't been good.
Yeah.
Right now, they are like a knife being sharpened by confidence, okay? That's what that shit does. Dude, New York last year, top 12, right? Start playing some shitters in the league. Oh, fuck, event win. Where the fuck did that come from?
I mean, listen.
It came from establishing confidence via shitting on the Paris Legion relentlessly. Okay, that's where it all fucking started.
That's not right. Well, listen, let's get
Bro.
into the next series.
Yeah,
I mean, Ben, I actually agree with your point. I think Seattle's a great respawn team. I think their S&Ds have been holding them back. If they can consistently win searches, I think they're going to be a top team. I think they're going to be a hard team to beat.
Number one hard point and win percentage right now. Number one hard point team in terms of average point differential. Like they are a very good elite respawn team.
Yeah, we'll move on now from that topic and we'll hop into the next matchup. We got Vegas going up against the Minnesota Rokkr. Another Hydro Hardpoint to kick things off. Mercado S&D, Hotel Control, Mercado Hardpoint, and Fortress Search and Destroy, which I know ended up playing a big factor in this series. I mean, Ben, we'll kick off with you with the vetoes. What happened here for Minnesota? Because the last map, they kind of got finessed.
So this veto situation comes down to that S&D ban, because if you look at Rokkr's maps that their S&D maps are good at, they're good at hotel, they're good at embassy. They don't really play Mercado. They're 0-3. They're 1-3 in Fortress and 1-6 on the Seal of Search. So the difficulty in them is they have a very narrow map pool. And on the flip side for Vegas, they're a solid Seal of Search team. They're 8-0 in Fortress, 4-3 on Mercado, 2-2 hotel, 0-1 on embassy. I think Rokkr probably made the decision, well, we are really uncomfortable on a Seal of Search. We're going to go ahead and square up on Fortress, which I think in retrospect was probably a mistake on their part. They probably should not have played Vegas on their best map.
Yeah, I definitely think maybe they might have messed up the vetoes a little bit. I mean, what do you think, Chris? You got any thoughts on the vetoes? Chris Duarte? I think you muted yourself, Chris. You're talking. But
yeah, I mean, dude, they have 2 S&Ds in the series that they're not even like particularly good at all. So like, what the fuck were they doing in the vetoes? At least in the searches, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure what the hell was going on there, but we can hop into the first map, talk about the first hard point a little bit. Minnesota, they do a really good job going into this P3 hill. They get a lot of time here. I really like the plays from Bance. He kind of gets pushed up here on these pipes, and he just lets it fly here. He was able to make some plays, going a little bit of a streak here. Minnesota were able to hold a lot
of... He's locked in.
You know how Benjamin Bance is pouring with those cred angles and stuff? Like, that's what his gameplay. That's his game style. So he ends up going rogue, but then look at this. He's one off streaks.
Damn.
And he dives off a plat. He's one off. He dives off a plat, and he just plops himself right in the middle of the open. Boom.
Hey, I've been there.
It happens, bro. It happens. You know what I mean?
That's what happens when you're kind of frying a little bit too hard. You're not really a top player in the game. No offense, Bance.
He overheated.
Yeah, exactly. I like that phrase. I was probably gonna say something, probably mean.
No, you're good. I think Benjamin Bance is a great player.
Yeah, overheat. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: is he Cold War Bance, or is he Vanguard Bance in this game?
At Major 2, he was Cold War Bance.
Yeah, he was disgusting at Major 2.
I think on Saturday at the highest KD, and then the last couple of series, I mean, in general, both subs I think have been having a tough one.
Do you think it's on? Go ahead. No. I'm gonna say something stupid.
I think he's played a little bit better today, and I think Ben's definitely impactful. He's just got that unique play style. But go ahead.
But you can see how Minnesota was able to change some hills. Cammy and Dylan go really big on the P4. Go ahead, Porter. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead.
Do you think it's fair to look as good as Bance does and also play good at the same time? I feel like that's overpowered, no?
That's good gas for Benjamin Bance. He's a good-looking chap, Porter. He is. He's a good-looking guy.
He looks too good to play good at the same time. There's got to be sacrifices made.
And he's like 6'5", and he's 6'5", isn't he? I don't know how tall he actually is, but he's really tall. But shout out to Benjamin Bance. He was making plays. Cammy and Attach went off on the P4. Dylan was having a map. He was 12-6, 13-7 from Bance. Let's tune into the listening with the Minnesota Rokkr and see how the boys are calm in this one.
That's not BS, that's just the truth.
In the corner, P3. In the P3. Yeah, okay. I got it. Nice. Top, kill me. You good. Top time. Dead. Tutorial in time.
Okay, hear that? M4.
Go for it, Temp was right on me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play for it.
Yeah,
I'm wrapping left top, you do.
Yeah.
You playing this time?
Yeah, I'm playing copy.
Yeah.
Top.
Top, easy, top that. Nice.
That's good shit.
Yeah, I don't see this guy back.
There's one in the back.
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm jumping in copy.
Time?
Yeah, I don't see this guy's back door thing. Yeah, copy slide time. Copy slide time. Nice, good shit.
Go for it. Go.
Who's got a streak? I'm going right. Wait, I spawn in the back here.
I can streak right here. I can streak on this P1, okay?
I'm gonna water. I'm going deep. He could have spawned by me, I guess. I'm swimming in water here. Are we done? Bridge ready, tell me. Yeah, bridge ready, nice.
Might be 2 now. Wait. I'm blocking the back. They might spawn out.
Yeah, one's gonna be P3. I'm coming up pushing here.
Help me here. I'm in your hut.
Ready, Dylan, jump across.
Your top window.
One shot. Nice. Okay.
Alrighty, that's gonna do it for the cons for the Minnesota Rokkr. They sound good. They got a lot of energy. They were definitely locked into this one. It was this second P2 here where Vegas was able to bring it back a little bit. The second rotation. We definitely got to talk about the scoreboard a little bit. I definitely think TJ Haley struggled in this map number 1. He had a rough map, and I definitely think that was definitely a little bit of a factor as to why Vegas was struggling here. But Minnesota, they were chaining those hills and holding those rotations. I mean, Poor, I hear you giggling a little bit, but sometimes
Yeah, the guy's a dog shit fuck.
Nah, come on.
Wait.
We're to Draza, dude.
Nah, TJ's been cooking. He's just had a rough match.
We'll get to the searches. TJ probably put the final fucking knife in.
He did. He put the final nail in a coffin.
In the Minnesota in this series, and I thought he was going to both searches.
I just feel like sometimes you get put in a cycle, bro. Like if you're not staying ahead of rotations, especially with a Vaz, like you're just getting caught. You know, sometimes you just have those maps where you just can't get into the rhythm of the game.
On this map is hell, bro. Like it's crossing a lot of these sight lines unless you're like taking a water out. Yeah, exactly. Unless you're taking a water out.
Caustics on,
it's
dude.
Shocked, bro.
Wait, hold on. Did the CDO players use that?
What?
Water caustics?
What is that? There's more settings?
Oh my god, bro. I'm about to literally.
We're derailed now.
Oh, no, we're not.
It's how you can see in water.
You can see in water really easily, I feel like, regardless.
No, well, with water caustics, you can see the fucking floor.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. I didn't even know about that, so.
Oh, shit. Well, that's 2 for 2, guys. Loudness equalization was my first one. Water caustics, you're going to be seeing hydro a lot more.
Well, anyway,
Let's get back.
You're welcome. The TJ point, like, listen, I think the thing for TJ is obviously he's been the Don and S&D for them.
Yeah.
But respawns have been a massive struggle, control especially. And I think he's got to kind of try to figure out the individual game and how it comes to him. And yeah, in this map one, he really struggled. I would say though, I think the whole team kind of made some bad decisions on its rotations. Tom, want to get into it, and that's kind of what ended up costing us.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Vegas, they were definitely able to bring this one all the way back. Minnesota kind of left off the gas pedal a little bit. But as we go into this P4 hill, Minnesota just do a good job winning this rotation. It was Vegas who get in there early, and you can see TJ and them looking for these 2 players in the back. They know they're back here, but somehow, some way, Minnesota was able to break the rest of this time. You can kind of see how they were able to do it. TJ does a good job. He finds one here onto Benjamin Bance. Then he tries to get dip out of this corner. All his teammates lose fights to the front, and it's honestly just a very good coordinated break from Minnesota. I really like how Cammy and Bance through the back just waited. They didn't do anything. They waited for their teammates front to make a play and get pushed up the map. And this is what I talk about, right? Like doing things together. Like you don't need to be with each other like on the map, but as long as you guys are coordinated and you're trying to work something as a unit, as a team. Thought Minnesota did a great break here. What'd you guys think? Ben, we'll start with you on this one since you brought it up.
Yeah, it was a good break. I think Tej kind of got some bad timing, and then Ben kind of simped him out at the end here, but an opportunity for Vegas to try and tie this game.
He gets traded. He gets traded out. He gets one. He gets traded.
He gets traded, but what was called out? You know, like I think this was a massive play in this game because Vegas would have been in a tie situation, a P5 break, and they'd probably take the lead. Instead, you know, Minnesota get on the precipice of winning here, and Vegas have to chase.
Yeah, and
I think Minnesota just did a good job of pinching out the back. They had people pressuring P2, and then with the people pressuring P2, that kind of distracts Vegas from looking towards like the left outer side of the map, and one of them was able to pinch the backside with them.
Yeah, no, it's a good play. I just like the patience out of Bance and Cammy. They don't do anything crazy. They stayed down. I see Dylan attach in the chat. I know there was some drama today. On the TL, people were calling Dylan a kill whore, but they did win the two maps that Dylan went off. They won them, but you know, I mean, Porter, you were going at it with Dylan a little bit. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's pathetic.
What is,
bro? Like, that's sad. 54 deaths. Did you forget to play a map?
What were the overall stats? Does anybody have them?
Oh, he had 54 deaths.
He had a 1.2 or something.
Was he blocking the bad spawn?
I don't know. I feel like it's better. I feel like I feel like you have to show examples of where he was.
They won 2 respawns.
Costing. Yeah, they won 2 respawns. Like,
dude, I don't have to show examples. I can just show consistency, though. I can show it happening multiple times. I'm just saying, fucking sprint, motherfucker. If you're weak, if you're one shot, you just got to kill. Your teammates behind you. You fucking trust him.
Yeah, Dill, you can join the call. Dill, join the TS, bro. We're send it to him, Ben. Send it to Dylan.
It's okay to die, dude.
Bro, he literally has like right now he's positive and he's got the most hill time on his team. So like there's just periods of time where he's not getting engagements. Like you guys are literally making this a big deal. Like they lost the maps that he was going positive on.
I'm just saying
I agree, Chris. I agree.
Like, dude, you guys don't. If you don't watch, like, you just can't have an opinion on this. And you're just looking at
the
raw
bottom
stats.
line is they have six losses in a row. Chris,
damage is one of those things that's so fucking irrelevant in this game because
that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
To a degree, no, it is not. You literally went over it when you were talking about people aren't blocking or the guy that's blocking the spawns or the guy that's sitting in the hill. Well, that is a fact. What? I literally know from experience.
How is he 23 and 14 though?
What do you mean, bro? He's just getting cleanup kills and getting in hill.
Okay, so he's getting constant cleanup kills.
This is really good play by Vance, by the way.
No, I don't care though. I'm just saying overall, the rest of the series, there's had to have been moments, if not entire maps, where like, dude, he had opportunities to take risk, play as a team. And he probably didn't.
Yeah,
do it.
No shit. But when you don't play MW2 with 2,000 less damage. You don't play this game, so you're not even going to understand that there are times where like taking that risk might seem obvious to you in hindsight, but it's not as obvious in game. You're not playing a fucking straightforward map like Raid where risks are obvious and the return of it's like so simple.
Nothing to do with the map or the game,
Hydro, bro.
And it has everything to do with teamwork, dude. You don't go fucking
bro,
like
it's Hydro.
you don't go plus 9, 20 less deaths with 2,000 less damage over a series. You don't fucking do that.
Go ahead, Benjay, get the floor, baby. Go ahead.
It doesn't happen.
My question to you, Krim, is like I love Dylan. He's a nice kid. I think though this has been a criticism of him.
It doesn't matter if he's nice or fucking.
Well, let him talk. Let him talk. Hold on.
I'm saying it's just an MW2 issue. Like I think we've talked about this issue with Dylan in the past. No, like in Cold War and Vanguard, about sometimes on these teams he's just sort of off pace of the rest of his squad.
Brother, he just had the most damage on that map.
Let me ask you this. If I were to go back and watch it, and I'll actually fucking do this off stream, right? So I can fry your shit, you little Casper pale ass ghost.
Dude, what's wrong with you, bro?
Listen, I'm going to go count the amount of aggression kills that he was getting. So like impactful kills where like.
Yeah, go ahead.
So fuck the objective, right? Well, not fuck the objective. Fuck his KD, okay? I want to see how much progress his team made with his kills. Because that shit dude, it's odd. It's odd. How do you fry in 2 respawns, get 20 less deaths with 2,000 less damage? You should have the most damage.
I mean, Clay even put in the chat, he's running a Scar in MW2 like Porter is fried. And Clay plays this game every day, Porter. He plays that's your duo.
No,
he plays this game every day.
No, see, the thing is, Clay won a world championship with Attached. So
the
clearly
Frenchies
the dick
is
riding
crazy in the CDL, though. The Frenchies is crazy.
Wait, hold on. Ceasefire on that topic
New
real
levels.
quick. How's 2 Real playing? Clay, did you give him one of your crate and barrel pillows? I know you got a lot of fancy ones in the house. Has he been frying? Has he been playing well? I know Clay got some nice ass pillows, man.
Just to talk about the map a little bit, big 1v2 from Donnie to kick things off in the S&D. We get into a Mercado search. And then we get into the 1-2 round. I see a lot of people doing this on offense now. They'll have somebody look over to mid and they'll play through tunnel. So really good plays coming out of Afro. He's able to find 2, jumps the corner, finds a 3rd. Then he almost goes for the ace here. Clay ends up taking him down here. But big round for Minnesota. They go up 1-3 in this one. And then I think this was just an insane round from TJ. The 6th round here. TJ just goes absolutely insane. You can see him. He's pushed up 4v4 situation. Gets pushed up here on the whatever you call these, the curtains, the shades. I don't even know what the overheads. He ends up jumping in, the awning. He jumps in there. He plays a little corner, and this is where TJ he ends up making his move, ends up pouncing. There's Dylan attached.
Something good. He did something good.
Yeah, no, TJ, what's good? Dylan, what's happening, Dylan?
Been impactful on search for them all season.
Before we get into it, Porter, show TJ some gas. This was a great play out of TJ Hill here.
TJ's making plays
I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Watch the play
TJ's
here. Waits for a bomb to go down, and then he just pounces. No red dots. Dylan lost full.
Oh.
Yeah, I was watching our pinch because we didn't know he was up there.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Good job, TJ.
It's not done yet, Porter. It's not done. Look, then he jumps up here. Boom.
Fuck, that hurt.
He ends up jumping down the staircase. Finds another one. Boom. Almost gets the ace.
I've never seen a dwarf get that vertical.
And then Clay wins the 1v1 to send them and tie this one off.
Cam stays one shot for so long here if you watch it.
Yeah,
he was
no,
one shot for like 6 seconds.
that happens in this game too. You just get literally pounced by one shot. Before we get into the Dylan Crim thing, we could go through the map real quick. And then this round, Dylan, you get put in a 1v1 situation. You and your brother Clay.
Bro, I know. This was I literally knew he was gonna rap like this, but
You low-key played him, but Clay hit the shots, bro. He low-key hit the snap right there.
If I just crouched, I would have killed him. But I stood up.
I was like,
but yeah, he's an easy read.
30.
Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
He hit good shots.
What's up, Ben?
30.
What's up,
I
Ben?
was like,
Talk.
were you trying to watch 2 lanes, or did you just like hard read that he was just gonna chow on the?
No, I just knew he was gonna rap at some point, and then I stood up. If I crouch, I win
Shut
that.
up, dude.
Yeah.
If I crouch, I win that. But I stood up fully. Unfortunately.
Yeah, good plays come out of Clay, and then
applause for Clay on that one. Wow.
Man, this guy Porter this guy is just so trolly. You're so trolly, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay, we hop into the next one. 4-3 round. A little rush plan from you guys. Nothing too crazy, honestly. Rushing A and planning it down on Mercado S&D, where we've seen that a million times this year. And then this is kind of where
Why
Vegas.
is this still a map?
Yeah, I don't know. The teams just literally just hit through A like every round. Like they
Is
just hit.
Dome gonna be used?
I don't know, Dylan. Have you guys like tried that out? I know Octane was talking about scrimming it.
Nah, they said it was too small, so we just can't play it.
It's too small.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Bro, this map is literally you only use a third of the fucking map.
I mean,
dude.
I think this map and Fortress, especially for Control, are like the 2 maps that just need to be gone. But we just don't really have anything yet to replace it. But I'm down to try and use anything because I think these maps are so one-dimensional.
Hey, there we go. I like that.
And then TJ gets busy again.
Oh, I don't even know what the other side of the map looks like, dude.
In the round 10, TJ Haley gets busy, finds the first blood down low, jumps top bow, finds another one, and Vegas are able to put a nail in a coffin. Good rush route from Vegas. I like how they banged out that A side. They threw the trophies down, and they just countered that A push. Vegas ended up tying the series up at 1. Yeah, let's talk a little bit. Clay's 10-5 mono. Good job coming out of Clay. Guy's 30 years old, still piecing up. But let's talk about why, Dylan, you ended up joining up to begin with, bro. I saw you and Porter were going out. Is there anything you want to say, Dill? Is there anything you want to say, Dill? Anything you want to get off your chest, man?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking angry.
Yeah, that is Dylan's mic echoing. By the way,
Dylan's already missing.
Am I echoing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dude, Dylan on this map alone is already missing 500 or 600-ish damage off his teammates. Like, and if you add that on to his
7
score,
times in 10 rounds though.
Yeah, I mean, he just got fried. Look at his fucking dammy. Like, he got fried. He didn't put any shots in. He was getting picked.
No,
he was watching pinch. Bro, you literally watched him watching pinch. Like, that's why I'm saying you don't watch. You're literally just fucking
I am the
raw
pinch watcher,
stats, bro. Like,
get him, Chris. Get him.
He's missing 600 damage here from the rest of his team. You add that to his score line if he contributed just as much as his team. He's damn near already up there and tied with his teammates.
What do you think,
bro?
I'm gonna be honest. Still, if you're watching pinch, do you not know when you give up pinch?
I mean, you watched him literally watch it and then die instantly when he got flanked. Like, he got flanked in the fucking building.
Yeah, should have turned up your headset.
Dude, I have sound EQ on, bro. I still can't hear him, man.
Well, listen, Dylan, now that we have you in here, it's a pleasure, first and foremost.
In the works. I got you.
I said it's a pleasure to have you here, Dylan. Welcome to the
It's
flank.
always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be on the show.
Thank you for joining up. I mean, we're going to get into the control a little bit, but you guys just go absolutely crazy in this control. I mean, where do you guys think you outshined them here? What do you think was the main thing you guys did to get a quick 3-0 in this map number 3?
I think the big thing was the offense we won. We kind of trolled by not all stacking the point. We had like a little miscommunication, but then they just break down with like 4 seconds left, and we somehow get on the point and we win.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, you guys definitely trolled by not getting on the point. I don't know what the heck y'all were doing. You guys do a good break off, get the 8 point.
Overheated.
And then you guys just get the kills and you don't stack. And here it is right here. Dude, is there any way you can fix the echo by any chance or no?
Oh wait, it's still echo. Wait, hold on, one sec.
Yeah, I think your sound is really loud in your headset and it's picking up through your mic. I think that's why it's echoing.
Also, by the way, Crim, since you didn't watch, Attach was the guy watching.
Still on me, turkey gobble neck?
Yeah. The guy that was Attach was the guy that was watching B and blocking that spawn essentially while the rest of his team flooded A, so he wasn't directly involved in any fights for the first entire round.
Yeah, and
that's another lack of damage that he's just not gonna have.
Yeah, I hate doing that shit.
Listen, bro. We're gonna go watch it after this. We're gonna take one, I'm gonna shut your dumb ass up, and
I mean,
two,
I'm just letting you know
I'm
that like
gonna open up the door to classrooms and
I
session for
think
Dylan Attach.
I think every player in the game can make better plays, whether it's more aggressive or more passive plays. But I'm just letting you know that there are places on the map that he is in where he's just not going to get any shots onto.
I understand the safety net bitch role. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that.
Watching this back.
Yeah, what did Vegas do here, bro?
How the hell did they lose? Bro, it's not like Tyrael makes the catwalk pinch. Like they do everything here to try and make plays, and I'm just mind blown. Like maybe number 4 could have played the block and played his life more instead of playing on point. Like I don't know, it's just a weird, weird situation.
What the fuck was that, TJ?
Well, TJ was screwed, to be honest. There wasn't much TJ could have done.
So he was on the block. There's
His
one
whole
guy,
team dies. His whole team dies around him.
Yo, I gotta ask you guys, what came first? TJ Halley or Renato Forza? Saints. Because they played the exact same. I swear to God.
I think number 2 got peed on, by the way, because he literally was watching.
Somebody got pissed
solo.
on, bro.
Look at Donnie's watching number cross solo, gets single child by Cammy and dies.
Wait, back up.
He's the opener.
Before they all spawn.
No bait and switch, nothing. Just put it on.
Are they blocking the kitchen? Are they blocking the kitchen spawn?
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not blocking.
They're just not blocking. There's not blocking bed, bro. That's all it is.
They're not pushed out bed.
And then they spawn close.
Yeah. They're just they definitely got to get pushed out bed there. Honestly, that's probably that.
Yeah, Clay's in the chat. Also, Clay was also trying to watch his back, but Don's middle.
Wait, what is?
Know.
I mean, TJ was in top bedroom when they spawned back plat. Like, look at this. Nobody's on that A side. Like, nobody's there, bro. Like, at all.
Is Clay using something different? Or am I bugging? Is this guy zooming in slower?
Hey,
yeah, he might have the slow AR class.
Using, I can't see.
Oh, damn. Didn't matter, though.
Yo, is that better?
Yeah, it's not too slow. It's
I'll let you know if you're echoing, Dill.
not the fastest.
I think you're better now. I think you're better now, though. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but Vegas does a really good job. Minnesota does a really good job just working the kills. They get all the kills through bedroom. The spawns are a little weird here. I mean, TJ is pushed up bedroom, and they're still spawning there, but maybe because he's towards the front of bedroom. Like, I don't know. Maybe you need to be a little bit farther back in there.
Being top bed doesn't like block it. You have to be like pushed
like
to
actually
like low
pushed
long.
out.
You have to be like in that left side hallway, like pushed out.
A lot of pros will literally tell you that sometimes the spawns, and it happens a lot on this map, are kind of random though. Like, for example, like there's nobody blocking kitchen at all, and like they still could have had the option to spawn there. I mean, you can probably dive more into this, Dylan. You play the game. Like, have you not noticed on control sometimes on this map, like there's random ass spawns sometimes?
Yeah, no, there definitely is. I think like sometimes when they're on offense, or let's say you're on defense and the other team's on A, it looks like they consistently get the kitchen spawn when they're on A. But if they're not on it, they have like there's more chance that they spawn like bed in other places aside from kitchen. So it's
wait. Sorry. How many times did you die on offense right there, Dill?
Offense? I was probably where I got most of my deaths because I'm the B player on defense. So.
I mean, you have 8 deaths. Everyone else has fucking 17.
Yeah, because I play on defense. I play B. So I'm not allowed to move.
Wait, you play defense every round?
No,
he's saying he's that guy that always plays B. Like, he stays alive B side.
You literally you can't move B.
It's a common role. Like we see, like
it's fucking lame. Trust me.
Lines inside put up those score lines. Could just not in the mix. Yeah.
Literally defense.
All right, Dill, you're proving me wrong, but we still have to inspect the VOD.
No, you definitely could. No, in map 4 VOD, we did dumb shit, but I got slammed. So like.
We can hop into the map 4 and get into a Mercado. I mean, Dill, where do you think the problem was here in the Mercado hardpoint? Because this ends up going to a last map, and Vegas are able to win the next 2. Where do you guys struggle? I mean, if you want my advice, I just feel like you guys, the holds, man, just that P5 break was big. There's just a couple hills that I feel like you guys probably should have held on to that you guys ended up losing. But where do you think the problem was?
Nah, the problem was this certain hills. Like the first P4 hill, we mess up. Then there's the P7, or no, this P5 hill, I think it's a little mixy.
So this is the first P4 hill here. So you guys get to Elwell early.
This is where we mess up. This is where we mess up here. We just end up like not getting a trade on a guy mid map, and or if we would have killed that guy, the other 3 would have been near the hill. We break that and hold that. Yeah. There was just like 3 to 4 hills on this map where we should have had like a full 60, 50 plus points, and we just end up messing up the holds, and it costed us.
Yeah, honestly, Donnie makes a really big play here too, just finding 2 kills on that hill. I like the play by you initially to just stay alive because they were all pushing back alley, so just try and like work with your team. But on it, yeah, Vegas
Yeah,
is
this
winning
is right
trades.
here. Yeah, this is right here. I kind of messed up because like we called out that guy in the mid corner, and then I was off spawns like, yo, I'll go get him. But instead, like we should have had our team clear the guy out, and then just we knew the last 3 were by the hill. But instead, he stayed alive, and he just ended up finessing and still staying alive. So that was like one of our big hiccups on this map.
And then the P5, you said there was a problem as well. You guys let TJ and you guys let him sneak through. You guys let him find like gaps and make a play on you guys. What happened there? Miscommunication or?
Yeah, kind of like Marcus or Ben had Marcus's court and Marcus had front door, and Ben like wanted to be a good teammate to like open the door and he could see through like the big door as well. So you get team shoot in with Marcus. But as he was doing that, TJ hit through the court, got a timing on him, killed him, and then he
giving
just kept
yourselves
finessing
bad timing.
Yeah,
you know what I
like,
mean?
he just kept finessing and was just like being a nuisance. Like he was making good plays. We do kind of rebound though. Like we get a couple of big kills after this, but it just was not. It wasn't good.
Yeah, you saw that, Porter. You saw that kill, top window.
Clay, Bance, bro.
Clay's been snapping, bro.
Clay has Bance's number.
Look, he gets another one. He finds Bance again.
His
Look,
soul and his dignity. Jesus Christ.
Yo, Porter, you see the sound horde cheese right here? You see this? Look how Clay whips here. Look how he hears him. Hears him coming.
That's that COD 4 special Turtle Beach fucking X3s back in the day, bro.
Yeah. X3s.
We used to play in fucking chairs with speakers in them, bro. We know all about that.
They weren't even. They were X1s, were they not?
I mean, yeah. But like everyone bought the X3s because it was more expensive. We thought it was nicer.
I think
It
was wireless,
bro.
getting back in the map. Don't I also?
What you know about the hop hog?
I also think in this situation too, you guys had a chance to get back in this one, and they managed
Play
to
from Clay.
work
I
a
had the
really good break
dazzle.
on this.
Yeah, I fucking trolled. Everyone roast me.
Well, look,
Go
Clay
back.
spawns.
Go back.
Clay spawns at next here. Go back where
Back it up real quick to where we could have been down by like 10 points and tied the game, but I fucking
What hill?
got a couple kills over here. This hill right here. Back it up like a couple seconds.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
right before this, literally right before this,
Gotcha.
right
Your
here.
top balk. You're
I
priming.
finally plug my controller and I'm on a 3 streak, and then I just stay here and die when I should have just got info and backed up.
Yeah.
And
Like those
then-
shimmies. Wait for your team.
And then Donnie kills Ben off spawn, and now we're fucked. They're 2v4 getting pinched. But
I didn't teach him
I literally should have fucking backed up and played tight with my team, but I cost it.
Or snake it. You could snake
guys are
it.
also just
They
making
can wall bang it too, though. That's
yeah,
that's
true.
why it's like not good to snake. But I should have
Yeah.
backed up.
You guys
I
are
can't
also
die there.
still making the common mistake that a lot of other teams make on that hill. You should have the guy in hill watch hedge. Instead, you have a guy pushed out hedge, watching hedge. The only thing
Yeah.
the guy in the hill can watch is hedge. So
hedge,
position
yeah.
him there and stack the alley. Instead, you have one person watching alley, one person in hill like twiddling his fucking thumbs, and then like they just flood you. Like
And then Clay spawns at new and goes massive. He literally spawns in the new hill. Look, boom, spawns in there. He's like, oh, okay, I just got blessed. And Clay just plays a corner here, and he ends up hitting some bro. He shreds Cammy, like,
Bro.
shreds him.
Yo, that's a way better class, by the way. Sorry, Clay.
Yeah, really good plays out of Clay. Then they end up
That's
closing it
a
out.
way better class than all the other scars.
And then Porter, check this out. Is this Clayster or Shotzi? I can't tell. Pulls out the knife, jumps onto the
way.
ledge. Look at this guy, bro. This guy's
Oh
unbelievable.
my God, he got the Omni sticks, dog. The control freak
He's-
Omnis.
This guy's different, bro. This guy's different. Finds
He's got
two.
the Omnis, bro. An experience. Damn, Clay.
Yeah, he was going crazy. 23 and 17 from him. 24 and 12 from Don Dada. Make it rain. He went absolutely nuts in this one. So good job out of Vegas. They end up pushing this to a final map number 5. Let's tune into that one, Dylan.
Can I
This
ask
was
a question about this map before we get started.
yeah. Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead.
Dylan, we were talking about in the beginning about the vetoes in this series. Like between CeeLo and this map, how'd you guys land on the CeeLo veto in the series?
We just been struggling on S&D in general recently, so we're trying to find our footing in that mode. But probably shouldn't play a team that's 8-0 on an S&D. That's like people playing us on LSC low control. So yeah, we probably shouldn't have played this. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
That's-
definitely feel like
Dylan,
once we saw
that's
the
for
record,
sure.
we were like, damn, this
Dylan.
might be a tough one.
What's
Listen,
good,
man. 8-0. Listen, man. Just put in the homework. Have a positive attitude. Okay, they're 8-0, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you have so much footage to study.
that is
right?
true.
You have so
Not
much
8-0.
footage to study.
Wait, did you
Not
guys
8-0,
go
Crim.
into this? Did you guys go into this series expecting to play this map? Like, because if you're gonna like, there's no way you guys had a last minute decision mid vetoes. Like, Yeah, let's just play Fortress. Let's leave it in.
Honestly, our big thing going into this series was if we 3-0 and we win versus LET tomorrow, we're pretty much guaranteed in a spot in winners, even though we'd be 2 and 3. So we were just like trying to get the 3-0, which we probably should have. We just choked Mercado.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, we definitely should have Fortress slide in.
Whoa, wait, you guys didn't do anything wrong. TJ just actually played good for once.
That cannot be the mentality. Listen, Bill, you guys are on a 6-loss streak in a row, and you've lost 9 straight S&Ds.
Yeah, you know, gotta figure it out.
Coming in thinking like, we're just gonna 3-0 and be back.
What search did you guys veto, man? What was it? I didn't get to see.
They vetoed a
Asilo.
Dude, Dill, I'm gonna be honest. Your 9L streak, you guys suck.
Bro, our S&D is off. It's our worst game mode.
Bro, you guys need to hit the pool and play the fucking European beach fucking volleyball thing. Build some chem, bro.
You know what I don't get? I swear, every time I see the little Brian Sane update videos on the Rokkr Twitter, I feel like you guys are just doing completely fine. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, when he does those videos, it looks like they just won a series. That's what it sounds like. But you guys are,
I don't think I've seen that. I don't really see those.
Brian,
never seen those.
That's your fake friend, Tommy. Wow, even I've seen those.
Brian did in I haven't watched the one that he did after this series, but like the one he did after your last match last week, he did kind of say, and I don't know if you want to speak to it, Dylan, that he straight up they didn't feel like you guys translated practice well enough to matches, and then after the major things kind of haven't been the same. I thought Brian was surprisingly, usually like to his credit, I think like all head coaches, he wants to spin a bit in those videos, but I thought he was like extremely straight up in the post game report before this series.
They're on a 6-game loss streak though. The only thing I want to be hearing is we're getting shit on. We're playing like shit, and we're gonna be better.
Bro, you guys didn't just run.
That's basically what he said.
No, that's not what I heard.
Dill,
you go back and watch it.
Dill, just run 2v2 S&Ds.
No, we started doing that. We started doing 3v3s and 2v2.
Okay, you guys need to play more then, because Jesus Christ, man.
Listen,
I mean,
we gotta.
This guy's
we're on our Seattle search shit.
Yeah, listen, I was gonna say that, Dill. You're not the only team struggling in search.
We're
Like,
on our Seattle search shit.
Yeah, it's a game mode that you guys are just gonna have to go back and really like hound in on it, And bro, you just gotta be careful when you do stuff like that, because you don't want to focus too much on one game mode, and then you get that game mode good, and then another game mode falls off. You know what I mean? Like, that's also another problem that teams run into. But I definitely think
100%.
You guys just need to focus up in this game mode. I mean, Dylan, well, as we skim through it, I mean, huge shout out to 2Real, because he actually clutches a 1v3 in this round. What happened here, Dill? What the heck happened here? 2Real makes the play here.
Oh, I was still one shot because I was trying to close the door so we could just insta hop, because I had no ammo, so I only had a knife, so I was gonna close the door and then hop on the bomb and then just let the other two look over me. But I was still one shot. I didn't heal up, and then he just got a free kill on me, and then he just finesses in the 2v1.
Yeah, I would have liked to see. I personally, I think as soon as you die, Dill, I think they should hop the bomb. Like right now, I think boom, probably, hop the bomb, 100%. Get on it, snake the head glitch, and just wait.
That's sketch, Tom.
How's that sketch?
No, it's not.
Bro, that's
when you close the door,
sketch.
It's not as bad.
Brother, he's also running a trophy. He has no dead silence. You're just gonna hear him.
He has no deady, no nothing.
But he saw Cammy right there. If he took that fight, and you're defusing the bomb, you're now in a 1v. You just gave him a fucking 1v1.
That's why you don't take the fight. You just get on the bomb. Cammy just snakes the head glitch, and you just get the trade, and you're done.
You just sound whore him, yeah.
You just sound whore. And because they waited so long, they had no idea where he was. Because they waited forever, he could pinch. He could drop back and go back to open like he did. He could play rails.
They didn't turn their headset up.
He's also giving them sound. He's also the Rokkr players by not hopping on the bomb are also not giving him too many sound cues. So he's not forced to check bomb at all. He just hears both of them stomping.
Oh ass.
He understands the fundamentals.
In the game is ass, but like there's like, for example, if you don't have dead silence and you're trying to you have to clutch a bomb defuse round, unless you know where the guy is and you just hunt him down, you just literally go to the bomb and you have to just play on the bomb site, because otherwise you're just gonna get sound horde.
This is another round, Dylan, where you guys just collapse.
Bad, but it's just the way it is, dude.
Yeah, I got first blood.
No one missed
on the
playing a straight up game.
I think everyone does, but what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, but the straight up games don't appeal to the casual audience. Like, the casuals aren't spending monies on straight up games anymore. So I don't know.
I feel like the casuals will buy anything, to be honest, as long as it says Call of Duty and I'm
talking about the super if there's any skill or anything where people are kind of uncomfortable, you can't just hop on it once, drink a beer on your 60-inch TV twice a week, and still get kills. Like that's the big thing. They're just catering to like
60-inch TVs got 1 millisecond response times nowadays.
Yeah, I was actually playing Fortnite the other night.
We gotta stop making that as a joke. Then my bad.
Yeah, no,
but they can, bro. They got like mega skill-based matchmaking for noobs, bro. Like, there's no way they can't, even if the game takes some sort of.
Did you not know where you're getting shot from here?
No, there was just gonna be two people. One was in P4 and one was truck.
Okay, so you were like sketching.
I was just fucked in the corner.
You were losing full, yeah.
They were gangbanging me.
No way,
They were.
bro.
Hey,
yo. We didn't know. What, Porter? What? What's wrong, bro?
What'd you say?
You're an idiot, bro. You're an absolute moron. And then
You
we
said
get to
they were.
Yo,
Okay,
chill,
sorry,
chill,
my
Porter,
bad.
chill, bro.
Correct.
Damn,
You heard him
dude. Damn,
correct.
you heard him, bro. You don't need to repeat it.
I mean, we're just gonna let it slide.
And then we get into
I just said they were double teaming me.
Yeah,
good
no,
team shots.
dude.
Good team shots.
What?
And then we get into the last round, and this is where Vegas were able to close it out. They actually had a streak to work with in this round as well. And TJ, he calls it in. They get the information, and they just do. They make a good play. They get on the bomb. They force Minnesota out of those spots. I know your teammate goes down here, Dylan, and you're kind of stuck in the back here. You find a kill, but they're on the bomb site. You're one shot. TJ finds another two-piece.
I tried to throw a Hail Mary just to stick his ass, but I missed.
I like, Dill, how you just played that against, Pillow Fuckboy right there, right? Bro, just have your whole team play like, bro, it's.
Yo, this series dragged on. I gotta take a leak, bro. Hold it down for me,
It's
bro.
pretty
You're good,
fucking
Chris.
weird,
You're
bro.
good, bro.
It's weird.
It is pretty weird.
No, but Dill, how you just played that kill right there, right? Bro, just have your whole team play like that for a map. I guarantee, or just do it for 2. I guarantee, you're gonna win one of them.
Hey, well, yeah, no, honestly, at this point in S&D is where you just gotta hit shit out together. Like it's the old.
I mean, that's what
jetpack
Seattle did, Dylan, and they look better.
saying.
Seattle's last couple S&Ds, they've been actually making plays. Like they've been rush planning and hitting stuff out. Like they actually look like they had a whole recall on their S&D.
Bro, secretly, you
Yeah.
guys should all talk to each other and be like, all have the mentality the next S&D, fuck it, I'm gonna take over, I'm gonna carry the team, and don't tell anybody. Don't tell your teammates.
I mean,
And just and still play as a team, play together, but everyone have that mentality, and you're probably gonna win.
Dylan, any final thoughts on a series?
Shit, we gotta break this 9-map S&D losing streak, and then we probably win a couple series.
Yeah.
You might as well try it though.
Oh,
Can't get much worse.
You can't rule anything out right now.
Yeah.
You can't rule anything out.
Hey, Pat, any final thoughts on the series, Pat?
Of that series that we just watched?
Yep.
Yeah, I got you, Tom. Right here.
You fell asleep, Pat? You fell asleep during that one too?
Listen, Tom, it's just I hate the super loss streak teams playing up against more super loss streak teams. I hate seeing my guy TJ Halley getting absolutely world starred in respawns and only showing up in the series in maps 2 and 5. There's just I hate seeing Clay be the best on this Paris team.
It's
I hate
Vegas.
seeing Vegas, you're right.
There's a lot of hate going on here, but keep going.
Yeah, my bad.
Yo, Clay
forgot
said
they moved
Vegas.
countries. I hate seeing Afro and Bance have 1.8s on land somehow on a Saturday and then coming back and getting cooked. There's just a lot I feel, Tom, that's just wrong right now in the major 3 qualifiers.
All right, thank you for sharing, Pat. It's always
Not
a
to
pleasure.
mention-
Ben, what do you think? Any final
Ben's
thoughts on the
fucking
series?
bald here.
I mean,
Dude,
I just
that's what's also
think
wrong.
the Rokkr team. I mean, Dylan, I know you're in here. I think it's just they're a team in a crossroads. They're riding the roller coaster right now. This major might be really difficult for them, and we'll see what they do after. The S&D streak's a problem, and I think another thing we haven't discussed is the control issue, which is they have a really good control map. No one wants to play it on them. Either they're choosing their opponents and choosing to play Fortress, and they haven't won a Fortress this year. The twin game of being 0-3 on Fortress is another issue in a couple of these series as well.
Alrighty, well, let's hop into the next series, and thank you, Dylan, for hopping on. You're the man for that, bro. I
Hey, it's
appreciate
been a
you.
pleasure, boys. We need to go watch VOD and figure out this S&D streak. If we get 1-3 tomorrow, but we win the S&D, that's a dub in my books.
Hell yeah, bro. Keep that
I
gas
would
pedal
say
down,
so.
man.
I'm
You know?
kidding. Dill, just
we need the
build
10
chem.
CDL points.
Just
But who do you
hit
play?
the pool, build
LAT.
chem.
Oh shit.
Hopefully they get
Jesus.
artificial ping.
God.
Let's go.
You're good, Dill. You got that, Dylan. You got that, bro. You know how it is, Dill. You know, you got to go
Yes,
through the
sir.
lows to get through the highs, bro. One step at a
come on,
time. Stay
it
focused.
It ain't nothing, Tom. It ain't nothing.
Yeah,
you know, come on.
Come on, Dylan. You got this,
We've been here
bro.
before.
Well, Dylan, best of luck to you in the squad moving forward. Obviously, you know, we'll be tuning in and thank you for coming on. You're more than welcome to stay with us, Dylan, you know, but we're just moving on to the next
Nah,
series
I actually gotta go watch VOD.
Nah, you're good. Go do your thing, bro.
It's been
Go do
real.
your thing.
Peace out,
Later,
bro.
brother.
Have a great.
Wait, Dill, save some for me. I'm gonna break it down after for you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Break down how I lock down P4 and just I'm not allowed to move.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what map you didn't spawn in.
Yes,
I think you forgot to.
The S&Ds and Mercado.
It's all right, Dylan. Just leave before he keeps going. You know what I mean?
I like when we do this.
Me and Dill actually, we dropped beef.
Good.
We didn't drop beef, but that wasn't even a real beef, bro.
I know nothing's real beef with me, honestly, except for Celium. I hate that fucking guy.
Yeah, that's my son. Chill out, bro. Yeah. All right. Well, Dylan, it's a pleasure, brother.
Have a good show.
Later, Dill.
Later, Dill.
Peace out, chat.
Later, Dill.
Love you.
Love you, Dill. Love you, bro.
We need to fix our Celium issue. If I keep getting
Why does everyone say it back, dude? Like,
all right, let's hop in to the next series. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Florida Mutineers going up against the Los Angeles Guerrillas. We start off again with another Hydro Hardpoint today. Mercado S&D, Hotel Control, Fortress, Hardpoint, Embassy, Search and Destroy. We'll go through the match. We'll get a quick little recap. Any thoughts on the vetoes? Anybody at all? I know Chris isn't here.
Hydro Hardpoint again.
Again, dude. Again. Hydro Hardpoint again.
I love this map, dude.
But Ben, let's start with you. What are your initial thoughts of the series? Any thoughts on the vetoes? What's going on here?
This is an interesting series coming in. I think, Florida. Bro, are you gonna let me finish?
Let him finish. Let him go. Go ahead, Ben. Let him finish.
I didn't interrupt. I just said what?
Let Ben talk.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead, Ben.
Bro, so Florida coming in, obviously they had that tough draw with the first two teams that they drew in this, and I think they looked a little bit better against Boston. Had a tough one against Seattle, and I thought coming into this that they still had an opportunity to go like 2-3 and then maybe back into the bracket. And LAG is another team that's been on a massive slide. They really need this victory. So these are two really desperate teams coming in, which I thought would have led to a pretty good series. And we ended up kind of getting that with a nice Game 5 banger.
Yep, no, it was a really good map, a really good match, to say the least. We went all the way to a map 5, like Ben just said. Pat, anything you want to add to that?
Listen, if Havoc's doing, 107 kills, 80 deaths, 1.3, and they can't win the series, all hope is lost, Tom. All of it. Every piece of hope is lost.
You're losing. You have no hope at all, Pat? Nothing?
No, if he's going plus 30,
he
whatever,
might be hacking again.
He might be hacking, but if he's going plus 30, whatever, and they still can't win the series, then yeah, all hope is lost.
Well, he's not hacking. I think we could confirm that. But yeah, he was making some plays today. He was doing his thing. I don't know if I would say you lose complete hope in the roster. I mean, I think that's fugazi, but. That's Pat's opinion, and we'll go through the map a little bit. It was a pretty back and forth map as we head into the second rotation. The second P3, LAG, do not block spawns here. We can take a look at it. You can see Joedeceives. He ends up getting a kill here. He ends up getting another 2-piece here, which is insane shots out of him. He was frying in this map.
Go back to that.
He was frying this map, Porter. Frying.
So fellow texted me, right?
Okay.
They only have one 1K line.
One 1K line?
Yeah, they only have one 1,000 by 1,000, which is like pod CDL, like competing online, right? That's not good enough.
Why don't they have two lines?
What? Why don't they have four?
I mean, four would be four.
They should have fucking four.
It would be a good fucking start.
Four lines would be godlike.
Four or a business line. I mean, dude, like.
But listen, this is a play here. Now I was just gonna say this is just another one of those misplays, right? Like LAG needs to realize, like, listen, if Joe is gonna get this 2-piece and push on the hill, then number 5 needs to back up. Even where he is right now, number 5's too far pushed up. You need to be in the back right where number 2 is right now. You need to be right in the middle of those two spawns to block this. And they can hold a lot of time here. They even have people pushed out front. So if they get kills here, they could spawn Florida pretty deep here, but they end up spawning Florida right in the back. And they're not ready for it. Florida, they end up getting the kills. Big plays out of them. But go ahead, Porter. Just wanted to show people where things went wrong. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Did Florida play better on land?
No.
No?
No, not really.
I don't think they've won
They've played like a bottom 4 team online and on land.
But this is a new team though, right?
Yeah, it's a new team. brand new
Yeah.
roster, and
Okay.
when they first made the roster, well, this roster hasn't played on LAN yet.
Yeah, because I mean Tyler, like fellow long neck Johnson.
Actually, wait, hold on. They did play good lane.
Actually,
they
he's
beat,
not
they
even-
beat, they beat Optic. They beat Optic on lane. I'm sorry.
Well, they won
Go
one
ahead.
series. I mean,
Yeah.
Optics like that one team for
And
some reason that they have.
And they beat the amateur team too. So they have 2 lane wins. They brought the major one.
I'm just saying it's like
That's
a.
4 months ago.
I mean, Tyler hit me up this week, and I was like, bro, I don't know if I can help you. Like, that's just shitty, you know? Because I mean, dude, everyone like the casual community fans, you guys got to understand, dude, that like, okay, everyone wishes they had 1K, like, you know, we're not fucking. No one's complaining about 250. We're complaining about the fact that you have to shoot people like on FaZe who have 2,500 by 2,500.
Yeah, they got the god net there, bro.
Let's run the math on that. Haggy, 3, 2, 1, go. 2,500 divided by 250. What is it?
Go, Chris, go.
I think Chris do math. That's tough.
Come on, Chris.
I'm
Come on,
not a
Chris.
math guy.
Actually,
Like
Ben.
what?
Ben versus
10,
Pat,
10.
go.
What are you trying to make me do? Wait,
It's
10.
10, bro. It's literally fucking 10.
There you go, Chris.
You should add a 0.
Ben,
Like,
you
what am I
fucking
saying?
got smoked, Ben.
The other
Len in the
problem-
chat.
Go ahead, Ben.
Len in the chat.
The
Go
other
ahead.
problem is they're also listen. Their facilities in Florida, so like
I was
beyond-
not here. I'm literally
beyond
fried.
the
good.
bandwidth issue. Like they also have a geography problem, right? When it comes to this online Call of Duty, they're not based essentially like a team in Dallas. Or even a team like Atlanta that's sitting, you know, right on the edge.
Yeah.
of
Well, I mean,
Florida's
we've
good.
talked about this though, bro.
Yeah,
like
so
if
they're in a really tough
if you're
spot.
on a franchise team, if you're on a top team,
Yeah.
and it's an
all
online
at
league,
1K,
and
1K.
online
Yeah,
is
who
so
gives a fuck?
important. But no,
Minimum.
they should be relocating. They should just be if it's an online league where online matters, then you want to have a good advantage online. You want to make sure that you're set up for greatness online. You want to make sure that you're set up to win.
I mean, dude, I pay
Move to
$180 a
Texas.
month.
Also,
for
speeds don't matter, by the way.
5K.
Wait, you got that new AT&T 5K fiber?
I got the white fucking modem, bro.
Speeds
That
don't
was
matter.
$180 a month.
Speeds don't matter.
not
The
that
only
bad.
thing that matters for latency, well, the only way that like low speeds would affect your latency is if like you have like a lot more people pulling like the bandwidth that you have. So like
Listen, that's cap. COD
that
does
is not cap.
COD does monthly 100 gig updates, bro. Speed definitely matters.
it matters for
You
downloading the fucking update.
You better
Well-
pay for the speed.
Well, listen, guys, let's get back into the map a little bit because this was another big break for the Florida Mutineers. I really think it would have been a little bit different if Assault got this kill pushed out front. I think that would have been a really big kill, but he ends up falling. And the problem with this is because he ends up spawning out, Florida have the numbers here. And it was just an overall really good break. I thought LAG might have trolled this setup a little bit because Alec, he's holding the back, but Brack just ends up jumping across. All his teammates die front, and then he gets double teamed through the back. Chris, we'll go with you here. I mean, what do you think LAG could have done something differently here? What do you think, Chris? You think LAG could have done something here?
I mean, yeah, with the guy spawning out, they probably should have played more for like kills. Like number 6, like yeah, he's collecting time, but he should like probably get off hill and play for like a
Yeah,
hard
like
1v1
play kills.
because like the fact that he's on the hill,
screwed.
like they already know where one player is guaranteed, so they're gonna be looking for him. And then number 7 gets isolated and takes a 1v1 fight. They just had to play a little bit more reserve
How
there.
did Alec end up over here? With like, did they get?
He
pushed
was here
back?
the whole time. I mean, he was here the whole entire
did he
time.
give up map control or?
Well, no, they rotated over from P3.
Yeah, so
It
they were-
starts.
For
They're
him
all
being
pinned
there
in.
is fine. Like number 7, whoever's on top of the rock
He
is
spawned there.
literally whoever's on top of the rock in the back, like the guy behind the hill. Like that spot's so obvious he's gonna get isolated. He probably shouldn't be on top of the rock and he should be playing on the bottom of the rock, playing like a hard angle. Like because if he's on top of it, he can get shot from top broken. He can get shot from mid alley. He can get shot from the left side. Like he should just be playing a hard one. And well, he actually does. He loses it. Fellow just beams him. So good play out of Fellow.
It was just a
but
good,
yeah,
it was
I
a good
mean,
play
they did-
from Brack or whoever that was to dive across right here. Yeah, Brack. It was a good play to dive like jump across and not challenge him here. Because at that point too, like the guy in hill,
That was a good double angle.
as soon as Brack jumps that corner, the guy in hill has to turn now because now Ali
they
calls him
didn't
out.
really misplay it too much. Like they were already in a 3-4 break. I think it's more so like Fellow gets like a really good like pick on one of them, and then at that point it's just full collapse.
But look
Bro,
at
played necessarily
Joedeceives
bad.
right now.
Yeah, he was going
Bro,
crazy, and they end up losing this
look
map.
at Joe, and I would love for someone to VOD review Alec on this map because that score line's kind of perplexing to me.
Alec had a
I
tough
mean-
map. He
I
had a
mean,
rough
go
map
back.
for sure.
I
Go
mean,
back
dude,
where?
when he died to Brack, right?
Okay,
Like,
I can go back to that.
Go back to that. I saw a couple things. Okay.
Sure, no problem, Porter. Go ahead. The floor is
So-
yours.
So Alec knows not to chase this, even though his teammates are dying, right? This was like a frustration chase. And then the ladder. That made it a million times worse. He rounds the corner, and it's a random double angle. That right there, like...
That was a lose full, is what you're saying. That was the lose full right there.
You're literally thinking, oh my God, can anything go fucking right at that point, right? Like, at that... Like, he's literally chalked for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, he definitely chalked up, and
especially in an online match.
Well, he's chalked up for the next 2 or 3 years because he signed a multi-year deal with a company that is leaving esports.
I'm sure it was a good deal. I'm sure it was a good deal. And then you can see Florida end up rotating. Well, let's finish the map first, and then we'll go to that. Florida, they end up. This actually got really crazy towards the end here, as Florida rotates to the P2. And then it's Joe. They just nothing that LAG can do to break this hill. Like, Florida just plays so tight, and they just constantly watch the water hop. And it was time and time again, they were trying to get through water. They just kept trying to swim and just push through front and try and pinch through middle. But Florida do a real...
Got the water caustics on for sure.
Yeah, maybe. Buffalo's got his settings on lock. And then Assault, he's the last one up. He's got a teammate coming off spawn, but... They're able to win these fights, but it's Florida who rotates the next. But take a look at this. Alec has to push the hill and get this guy at a time. But as he does that, he's also giving up that back spawn. So Florida end up spawning in the back. They get a pinch.
Fucking mini map.
Yeah, the rest of his team literally spawns across the map, and it's all over.
Fucking AIDS.
What were you gonna say, Pat? What were you gonna say? You can ask Porter now. What were you gonna say, Pat? Sorry.
Last episode we talked about the LAG thing. I was curious what Porter's thoughts were on it.
What?
LAG basically pulling out of the guard, the parent company, Rokkr, pulling out of esports entirely.
I'm not surprised.
You're not? I was a little surprised by that because they have so much money. I just didn't think I didn't even think that was a problem.
I think you're probably gonna agree with Porter. Like, I think they were spending money in the wrong places and growing too fast. What do you think?
When they were one of the teams that canceled me, so
they canceled you.
Yeah, not surprised.
They're one of the teams you're saying that was making some calls.
Yeah, they're on the list. They're on the list, so I'm not surprised at all.
I don't know you on the list with LAG. How did you piss LAG off?
Probably because of the fucking what's that one manager?
Rubens?
Yeah, when he said he'd rather take Zenny over me, and I just publicly talked about that. That's literally probably it.
Damn, my bad. Zenny's catching strays. You get that pissed you off, Porter?
No, he said he'd rather buy 10 Zennies than 1 me.
Damn, what the hell? He really doesn't like you.
Well, that guy also lit the richest org on fire. So I think you're all right there, Porter.
Yeah, I know.
Brack with the 1v2 snipe.
It's fine. I'll get him back when I see him in hell.
No way, dude. What's wrong with this guy, bro? What's wrong with this guy? Check out the 1v2 snipe from Brack here. He's gonna pull out that pistol, hit through tunnel, boom. Hits a nice little shot onto Arcides. Then he's going to wrap the map. 5 seconds left. Brack, he gets him off the bomb. Really good place. He was really good with that sniper rifle. He was doing his thing.
I didn't know he could snipe.
I think the only thing I would say, and Chris, I don't know if you agree, like, do you think Alex should plant safe there?
There's another one. Boom. He should have played. He should have planted safe for sure. We can we should rewind it back.
Yeah.
I was reading something.
You're looking at like 08 snipe down right now, bro. Damn.
Yeah, like right here, I think, like the first kill right here, he should be planning safe here instead of like planning like on the side right there.
Wait, is he's sprinting corners with the sniper?
Yeah, he is. He's literally ego challenging with the snipe, bro. He's going crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, probably should have planted safe, but at the same time, it's still like hindsight. Like either way, like he's exposed to something. Just fucking good shots out of Brack, and whoever was watching over him just whiffed.
And then Fellow almost 1v3s here. Fellow goes crazy here. He finds one. He ends up wrapping a map. Tries to hit a little wall bang. If we would have hit that wall bang, that would have been crazy.
Was that like the first slide I've ever seen in
Nah, some players slide. Some people slide for sure. So you know who's Sib slides a lot.
LAG almost trolled that by letting Fellow get.
Yeah, he actually like chows off his slide. Like he actually slides a lot.
LAG almost trolled that by letting him like get that like kill, but then like the Fellow, like he just needs to get to the bomb, bro. Like he doesn't have Deddy. Like
yeah,
gotta get to the bomb and just try to like bait him out.
It was a great try though, definitely a great try. But I agree with you, Chris. Like if with the sound cues, if you don't have Deddy, you have 30 seconds left to play with, definitely get to the bomb as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But good tries from him. And then we got a 2v3 from Florida in this round. The wall bags coming from RC's 2v3 situation. I see how LEG was able to toss this one away. I think it starts with Brack. He's able to find one on hedges, so Assault just kind of gets picked out. And I just feel like LEG is so separated here. They don't do anything together. Then Florida, they end up getting the bomb down. Exceed Chow's middle by himself, and that's going to leave RC's left in a 1 versus 2. So, and RC's ended up tweaking here. No, a lot of people were cooking him here, but I mean, I don't think he saw him. I think he thought that the guy was looking towards him, so he tweaked. His aimer was a little bit up, and RC's definitely going through it right now.
He probably is playing on narrow too. You know, like his weapon model's way bigger
That's not
than
gonna
whatever.
happen. Also, doesn't affect you when you're ADSing, so you're destroyed.
Yeah, but he's still spamming. Go back.
Bro, he's not playing on narrow,
good,
bro.
We're good,
No,
bro.
but the spectator's on fucking probably default or wide.
Yeah, but
No?
he's not playing on narrow, bro. He's playing on wide or default like everybody else.
And then we hop
don't know
into to the next round, to the 9th round.
I'm way more friends with
What's
Alec than you are.
What's the benefit to playing narrow there instead of playing wide?
Bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
It's
man.
basically an irrelevant setting.
I think Brack does such a good job in this map, just patrolling the middle of the map. Like they made LAG scared of his snipe, and they were trying to take him out. But
When could he snipe?
I don't know. He just randomly started pulling it out.
He's
and
like
getting
never
busy.
sniped ever.
Yeah, I don't know, but I like seeing him with the snipe because he hit a lot of shots this map. Gets a snipe on a flank. Then he ends up playing his life.
in BO4 a little.
Yeah, he might have sniped a little bit in Black Ops 4, a little bit.
They gotta have somebody pull it out. So it's
He was
probably
playing this map
gonna have to be him.
like simp in Black Ops 4. Like
then
no
check
one
it.
sprints corners with
Right.
snipes.
And then check how this map ends. It ends with Joedeceives in a 3v3 situation, gonna hit hedges and just lines up 3 of them. Big plays coming out of Big Joe there to tie the series up at 1. He went absolutely nuts right there. Really big 3-piece from him. What are you guys' final thoughts on the S&D? 10-7 from Capsule, but it wasn't enough. 10-8 from Joedeceives leading the way for LAG. Ben, any final thoughts?
I mean, this is just every Mercado we see ever. It's just team deathmatch at A. Eventually, someone does try a B play or some middle stuff, and just came down to a gritty play from Joe. Joe had a number of massive plays in this series. Now is the first of many.
Yeah,
You guys know?
Go ahead.
You know,
Porter?
Joedeceives beat Abizi in a 1v1.
I mean,
He's untapped right now. He's literally still locked. He's like a locked character, bro.
well, they're like good friends too. I think they play each other a lot, or they
yeah,
play.
but
They play with
nobody
each other.
beats Abizi in a 1v1, dude. Nobody beats him.
Didn't Abizi lose to King of Body in a 1v1?
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't know
also
who that is.
that
That's
is also
sus.
cheese.
That's
He's
sus.
playing from Saudi Arabia. Like that's also cheese. Like
Oh, what, Ben?
yeah, like
We're just bringing up bullshit now?
Well, let's get into the control. We get into a hotel control. Honestly, it was the first round where I felt like Florida was able to win this one. They end up winning an offense here, and just kind of seeing how they were able to set it up. It's Havoc again. We saw him doing this last weekend, and he's doing it again this weekend. Just taking the long routes, going all the way around left. They're gonna get in behind, and Fellow able to find 2. Havoc with another one. The stacks come in for the Florida Mutineers, and I just like how Florida sets it up. Instead of just running at them and running at the point, they take routes, they do something coordinated and do something together, and they're able to win the first offense. After that, it was just straight defensive holds the rest of the way. Florida were able to hold on their defense. Goes to the other side, LAG holds on, and then Florida were able to just win out just by winning their Ds and staying ahead of the game. So really big offensive win for them to kick things off.
Wait, do you see that?
What?
Dude, I swear, like you see Brack's scar, right? Like he's been fucking tucking this whole series. You know, he's using the same class Clay is.
So so there's a slow class and then there's a fast class, right? It's the muzzle.
From what? No, it's the underbarrel, right?
If you use a muzzle, you are automatically a part of the slower classes. And then there's a medium one where you use a commando foregrip, and that's usually the medium. And then the fastest classes use shark fin without, and both the commando and the shark fin are the no muzzles. So commando's right in the middle. Shark fin without a muzzle is the quicker one. Yep. And then a muzzle period is along the fast or the slower classes. That's the categories of them.
Yeah, and then we go into the final round. Florida just do a good job. They push out better. And this is the closest opportunity I felt like LAG had. And it ended up being Tyler Fellow, who was staying alive bedroom. Havoc finds a good nade onto the hill, and Brack also had some streaks to work with as well. So LAG at the last second may be able to work a stack. It was a clean 3 or 4 wipe, but they had no lives.
3 or 4 lives.
Yeah, Florida just did such a good job just pushing out bed and just being a nuisance and just running those lives down because LAG slowly dwindled away in this one. The Florida Mutineers take the control. They go up 3-1. We'll take a look at the final scoreboard. 31-19. Yeah, he had a rough series for sure.
I'll be straight up. I don't think Alex played good in a while. Like I will be real on the show. Like it's not just this series. I think.
I mean, dude, that's tough, dude.
A slump. Yeah. I don't know if it's just again all of the external stuff going on with the team, just vibes of the team. Like he's just individually not really.
Bro, it's
he tweeted he wanted to leave this team.
Bro, it's so fucking hard.
With the optic stuff.
It is so hard to go from like a winning, like, you know, competing for a win every single tournament to like, I mean, dude, he had to drop his whole fucking team, right?
Yeah, but to be fair, like listen, I'm sure Alec may want to come in and talk about this at some point. Like he also then when he first joined LAG, he could have chose to play with anybody, and he chose to run it back with that trio. It didn't work. They picked this team, and it hasn't worked.
I want to ask, was that for sure Alex's call though? Like they
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you one thing. I didn't get a call.
He said that on stream, so
yeah, but like I feel like everyone's gonna say that when like they start a team, but I thought the org signed those 3.
Bro,
first.
LAG just spawned in 3 different spots. Look at this. P4 going to P5, right? Boom. One spawns Dome, one spawns Cubby.
So much better. Oh my god.
But look at the end of this. Look at the end of this P4. Look at where everybody spawns. So Joe goes down, Assault goes down, Exceed goes down. One spawns Cubby, one spawns Dome, and the other guy spawns Dome with him. That gives a free pinch for Assault, right?
What the fuck?
So he ends up.
Go back.
I mean, it makes sense because that Cubby spawn is a spawn on that P4 hill. It is. It's definitely a spawn.
Yeah, that's a spawn. Number 5 is a good spawn.
And then they make it like, yes, I know what Chris is gonna say. Like it does make sense, but at the same time, when people spawn all over the place like that, it's just like it's so hard to.
The fucking weird white time spawns in this game, and you just gotta also like.
And then now open up a free pinch.
Those are like that's the hard part about this game. That's like hard to read, and unless you play the game all day and like, you really pay attention to the timing of the kills, you'll know that number 5 is gonna spawn. Like on the old spawn because of when you kill them, but it's so hard to track. Like it's really difficult to do, damn near impossible sometimes.
And then this was a big break from.
It's because of the respawn timer. If there was no respawn timer in this game, like obviously it would be hectic. But like when people would die, they'll insta spawn. So like you can actually like, oh, this guy's gonna spawn over here because he died instantly. But like with the respawn timer, managing that's so hard to do.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the dev that made those spawns is either on ayahuasca or bath salts, bro. Like, what the fuck
what's wrong with you,
bro? This map would actually be good. Well, it pisses me off because I don't think this map is bad, but like
it's actually a pretty nice layout.
The spawns, bro, literally like, bro, they put the MW St. Petrograd Dom spawns, but like the Petrograd Dom spawns don't even look bad compared to this. Like, bro, I literally watched the game like spawn at like a perfect scenario for the team that just got 4 wiped. Like, that makes 0 sense.
And then we get into the final P2, where in my opinion, I thought this was a Florida troll. I think they're here early on rotation. They're all set up. This is probably a hill where they should be able to hold on to this and win this game. And we'll kind of just watch it back to see how they were able to lose this map. You see Brack, he's kind of isolated in the back. Fellow kind of gets isolated on point, but it's Exceed who just runs through open and finds 2. Really big plays. It was once he wins this fight onto Fellow, which I don't even know how that happened. He just caught Fellow sleeping. I think Fellow was hitting snakes. Might have found a timing. And Exceed, he's able to find 2. Capsules ends up getting a trade, but eventually LAG was able to get into that point. And take a look at this as well. Joedeceives laying on the point. It's Alec who finds 1, but it gets traded out. And Joedeceives goes massive here. I thought Tyler was going to kill him here. But Joedeceives pops up. Gets another one. LAG's all spawning front, and they're able to close this one out. So a really back and forth map. This one came all the way down to the wire. Go ahead, Pat.
Why do people, if you back it up, like that gunfight where that I forgot who it was on, jumped and like tried to fight Joedeceives, like why do people take those jump fights in this game?
You shouldn't do that.
It's literally like what, a 35% ADS time penalty when you jump in this game, like.
He's better off just like snaking the heady and just L triggering.
Yeah,
or like just proning and like lining up the wall bang and just pre-firing them through the like wood.
I feel like I see that shit so often where players do that. Like, I mean, that's what you did in old CODs where you would like jump at them, but bro, I'm in this game it's crazy though.
No,
it's like
I know.
It feels like your gun is just like 1,000 pounds.
I'm gonna be honest. If I play this game competitively, you know how much I like to jump.
Oh, you blow your brains out.
But you can jump, you can jump in this game though. Don't get that twisted, bro. Like jumping around, like what Havoc just did here, like jumping around corners like that is hella good.
But also think about it.
No, you can do it with a SCAR too, bro.
No, but think about it. It's just a 10% or a 10%. It's a 30% penalty to the gun's ADS time. So if the gun has like a lower ADS time, that penalty is not going to be as bad. Like the sub, for example.
All it is in this game is unless you're like baiting and trying to like drag aim assist, if you're trying to take a gunfight, you have to jump early. So that way when you're coming around the corner, you already like are towards the end of your jump. You see what I'm saying? So your gun can pull up quicker.
Yeah. You have to start L triggering before you turn the corner.
I'd sacrifice a week and take out the rear button for jumping. I'm not even kidding.
You're tripping. You need jumping in this game, bro. You need it.
No,
You're
I know you. I know you.
You're fucking trolling, dude.
Okay, and that's why you guys have 38 championships. Suck my dick.
You're horrible.
You're terrible. You used to copy my routes. I used to beat you all the time.
Shut the fuck up. You broke your thumb off in your own asshole. Don't talk to me.
Your lip is busted. It's popping out of your head. Your lip is popping out of your head.
Dude, my bad. What the fuck?
What the fuck? You came at my thumb. What do you mean?
Just call me Finding Nemo
hold
with my
on.
fish lips, bro.
This guy Porter has been cooking people all day, and I say one thing, and Slayer goes, "What the fuck?"
Wait,
the hell? Slayer, what the hell?
I wasn't what you said. I was just what the fucking the situation. You guys were just cooking each other.
Listen, bro. God made me ugly all of a sudden to test my gangster.
Nah,
right?
you're a good-looking guy, Porter. You're a good-looking guy.
Not right now. I look like a fucking fish. But anyways, no. But my whole point is to break a habit. I would do it for a week. I realize you need jumping, right? But I would do it to break a habit. That's it.
Yeah, and then Bragg pulled out the sniper again. Yeah, the break a habit. Yeah, didn't somebody do that with
That's the only reason why I do it.
They did it with the triangle thing, the YYing thing. Didn't somebody? Somebody used to change the YYing.
Kenny needs to do that.
I don't think he'll ever do that.
He better have a mechanical fucking triangle button, dude. I swear to God.
Dude, a mechanical triangle button. Oh yeah. On the new Beeves, you're saying, or on the Scuff does it too, I think. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those controls are actually sick. Look at the nade here from Bragg. Throws an absolute Kobe. Works it up. Good plays out of him. 4v2 situation. Bragg, he was able to get the first blood snipe and the Kobe grenade. Florida, they go up 3-0. But that quickly changes. It was LAG. Yeah, it was a little bit of a breakdown after this. I'm not even too sure what the hell happened to the Florida Mutineers. They just completely collapsed. They end up winning one more round after this. This ends up being a 6-4 victory for the Los Angeles Guerrillas. Starts at this round, LEG with a basic rush B, get the bomb down, big plays there. We get into the 1-3 round, big pre-nades coming out of LAG off that cross. I really like how they set up their tacticals here and didn't let that bomb go down, because we've seen it way too many times when the bomb goes down and teams are just able to set up top PD. So really good tac usage out of LAG. That slowed down Florida. They go up. Or they win another round. It's 3-2. And then we end up getting tied up at 3. This is where things got a little weird. I'm not really too sure what the hell happened from PD here. Exceed, he was able to find a first blood. He was actually pushed up. You can see Capsule. He dolphin dives off the map. Not sure what Capsule was doing there. I thought maybe he was trying to check like the close left corner, like try and see through orange, like jump across, but they didn't check the snaking position on planners. So maybe a little bit of a misplay, but Exceed.
Actually, number 6 makes a godlike play. Exceed's lying horizontally, and I don't know if they ever saw him cross that spot. That was actually really, really good.
Yeah, it was a really good play. Yeah. And then, he ends up jumping out. Boom. Havoc, he tries to go for the bomb plant, but there's not a lot of time left on the clock here for Colt Havoc. He ends up getting swarmed on the bomb site. He has to get off of it. And RCs and Exceed find another one. Time clicks down. What?
Did you see that? Right.
I'll go back.
Dude, Brack is sniping like Bob Lee out there, man.
Yeah. Nah,
Look at that. He just sniped him.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
That was almost a 2-for-1 though.
Yeah, it was almost a 2-for-1. Brack was hitting snipes all game long, to be honest, but he ended up slowing down But after that round, we go to the 3-4 round. And take a look at this, man. Joedeceives throws the stun out. Capsule's going to go down. He jumps out, and Havoc is just so stunned that I don't think he could turn his stick there. If anybody plays this game every day, we know how deadly those stun grenades are. Because Joedeceives jumped a little bit farther out, he was able to turn and burn onto Cole Havoc. So really good stun grenade.
When you get stunned in this game, you turn into a hamster.
You're chalked. You're literally chalked, bro. I saw people roasting Havoc, and I was like, dude, like he literally can't turn his stick. Like he literally can't move. And then they end up winning that round. They bring the bomb B. This is where Florida, they were able to rush B, get the bomb down, work some trades, and they were able to push this to a round number 9, round number 10. And this is where LAG was able to put the nail in the coffin and end this one. 3v3 situation. Exceeds got the sniper in hand. Exceeds had that sniper in hand as well a little bit. He ends up finding a snipe onto top AC here from top office. They don't end up showing it, but it was a really good pick because once he kills that guy top AC, bombs down, 3v2 situation. Florida got to go hunting, and it's Joedeceives who wins a big one-on-one on the bomb site. Comes down to Brack with the snipe. This one's all over. We'll take a look at the final scoreboard. 10-4 from Adam Assault. He had an absolute day. Slayer, that's your duel right there. That's your guy. He really showed out.
Tom. That's my son.
Any final thoughts, Pat?
That's my son.
Any final thoughts, Pat, on the on the series?
No, I mean it's tough, right? Because it's like you want to say it's a good win, but like I would probably argue that like 90% of the time this is going to be your bottom 4 don't qualify for champs, but still a good win regardless. I guess a little momentum after your organization backs out of esports.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Well, I mean, is there anything after that, Pat?
Yeah. What else you want to say though?
Nothing, Porter.
Why, Porter? You got any final thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like you have something to say,
he
Porter.
just dropped like 2 fucking nukes right there, bro. Like I'm seeing it. I'm just trying to, keep him going.
Well, let's get into the predictions.
What's next, bro?
Let's get into the predictions for tomorrow.
We have 2 teams that won today facing off in a matchup, and it's pretty much a winners go home matchup. I think for winners bracket. I think Vegas, they win their 100 PN.
Yeah.
If they lose this, I don't know how the tiebreakers work because it's a little funky, but this would be not ideal because them and LAG are kind of in a similar boat at the moment.
Well,
I want a crazy tiebreaker. Anybody else?
Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see that.
Fucking tiebreaker match type situation.
Yeah.
I would actually love to see that, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. We got some good matches. Let's get through predictions. Minnesota going up against the Los Angeles Thieves to kick things off. I think Minnesota, they've just been struggling, especially in S&D. They haven't been looking too hot. They showed out the major, but since coming back home, it's been tough for them. And LA Thieves on the other side, I feel like they just look like a well-oiled machine. I feel like LA Thieves, when they're on point, they're on point. I'm gonna go with LA Thieves in this one, 3-1. Who do you got? We'll go down in order. So Porter, you go next. Who do you got? Porter, you were 3 for 3 today too, so your predictions are.
Yeah, can I
are
make
point.
my predictions tomorrow? Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be there tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
What would the difference be? You know what the games are going to be.
Yeah, but I can tell by their tone of voice. I can tell by how they're playing. Tell by.
Well, that's not fair. You got to make your predictions now. You can't.
I mean, dude, if I make it in the first 3 minutes, that makes it even more impressive.
Just
I don't
make
know.
the damn prediction, Porter. Damn.
All right.
Or Thieves?
Who do you got?
Thieves, obviously. Cap runs a tight knit camp. Okay?
All right. Chris, who do you got?
Cap
I got
plays no
Thieves.
games.
Rokkr just looks so bad this stage. It's not even close.
Ben and Pat, you guys got Thieves too?
Rio might do a DoorDash challenge.
Ben,
Gonna get a little
DoorDash
hungry
challenge
around 3 o'clock.
Now,
Rio.
I'll give Rokkr one map, but Thieves gonna.
What map? I'm not giving them the S&D for sure, and I don't think I'm giving them the control either. And I don't.
Here's
think they're better at
a
hardcore.
real prediction, guys. Okay, do they beat them so quickly that Envoy doesn't even finish his juvie?
That's what I think. I think he's gonna be halfway through the blue raspberry juvie.
I'm thinking 3 quarters.
The new blue.
3 quarters.
I think.
Yeah, but the thing about that though, Ben, is it just doesn't compare to the Sour Patch Ghost Gaming, does it, Tom?
Go get your Ghost Energy. Go to Ghost Lifestyle. Go to Ghost's website. Go to Face Shop and use code ZooMaa, ladies and gentlemen. I'm drinking the new Face Pop Popsicle flavor. How you doing? For 20% off. Go do what you got to do. Let's hop into the next one. LAG going up against the Vegas Legion. I'm actually going to go with Vegas in this one. I'm going to go 3-2 Vegas. I think it's going to go down to the wire, but I think Vegas is going to come out on top. Porter, who do you got?
I'm thinking Clayster. He's hitting levels right now.
Yeah, he's hitting levels for sure.
I saw nothing but confidence and youth. I don't know where he found it, but LAG, I think they got lucky in that last one. I think they got lucky.
Alrighty, Chris, what do you got?
I got LAG, or not LAG, sorry, Vegas Legion finally completing their little groups Cinderella story. I think this is like their hardest schedule that they've had up until this point. It might be their hardest schedule like for the entire year, and they're going to make the winner's bracket.
Alrighty, then Benjay.
I got Vegas 3-1. LAG's hard point is not that good. I think they're going to score up with Vegas on hotel control. I think Vegas is the better search team. One of those series where I think Vegas should be favored in most of the game modes, if not all of them. They should be able to get this done in 4.
Pat.
I agree with that consensus, except I think it's going 5.
In Vegas clutch up.
Yeah.
And then we got
you change your picture right now, bro.
We got like Toronto Ultra going up against London. I'm gonna go with Toronto on this one. I mean, London just looks so shaky. I know Pat was bringing out the blow it up gifts. I'm gonna go Toronto Ultra 3-1. What do you got, Porter?
3-0 Ultra.
Chris.
Ultra, not close.
Ben.
Toronto 3-0.
Pat.
6 p.m. It's looking like another DoorDash challenge. I'm gonna go Ultra 3-0.
And then we got New York Subliners going up against Optic Texas. That's gonna be a banger to close out the day. I am gonna go with I'll go Optic Texas 3-2. All the way down to the wire. It's gonna be a nail biter. Map 5. Porter, who do you got?
Optic 3-1. It's a Friday night. Paco and Caesar are going to be playing Valorant tonight till probably 4 a.m. So, no, I'm actually being dead serious.
All right, Chris, who do you got?
3-1.
This is a close one. I'm gonna go with Optic just because, well, a couple of them are my friends, and I got them on my fantasy team, so I want to see them win. But I think this is gonna be a good one. I think this is gonna be a good game.
Flag on the play.
It can go either way. It can go either way. It can go either way.
Hit me with a sound effect after that one.
I mean, dude, they can go either way.
Just no copyright.
Ben, who do you got, Ben?
This is a absolute heavyweight matchup, and if we're talking about game 5s, I'll always go with the team that I think is a better search team. That'd be Optic. Optic's also been killer in game 5s this year. I think they won 7 out of the 8 that they played. So Optic in probably the best series. Hopefully, to me, the best series we've seen online so far.
All right, Pat, who do you got?
This is actually good that it's syncing up with UFC. I think 285.
Oh, dude,
John Jones versus
I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
This is New York. John Jonesing gonna absolutely demolish Optic tomorrow.
Map count?
3-1.
All righty. And then, guys, before we get into the Ben Putt, we're going to be adding segments to the flank. We're going to be doing some cool stuff in the upcoming episodes. Of course, we're always going to be doing match reviews, but we're also going to be going to the YouTube comment section. We want to start interacting with people over on YouTube. So if there's any questions you guys have for us or any topics or anything that you want us to talk about, maybe if there's opinions on a show you don't agree with, or I don't know, it could be literally anything, any topic point. You guys can drop it in the comments. We're going to be paying close attention to those YouTube comments and picking out some things to talk about in there. So if you guys want to see your comment on the show, do that. We're also going to be bringing Burger of the Week to the show. If somebody falls off the map, if somebody gets stuck or team kills at a bad time or does something dumb.
Or gets absolutely world star turned on.
Or gets absolutely world star turned on. We're going to be choosing a Burger of the Week. So we'll see.
YouTube comments, bro.
We'll see how that goes. We're also gonna do some mean tweets. We thought that'd be another cool segment to add to the show. Granted, all these segments, like every show will be different. We'll have different segments for different shows. Like, you know, obviously we can't just do every single segment that we're coming up with, but we'll be switching it up and doing cool things. The mean tweets will be funny because y'all be cooking us for show. And then we're going to do viewer calls. This is the one I'm most excited for. We're going to be getting you guys in the calls mid-show to come ask whatever question you want to ask to the whole flank panel. Obviously, we're going to prep you on the questions and make sure nobody comes in here and says anything like out of pocket. You know, we're going to make sure that we get actual good, respectable people on the show that want to come ask a question. Maybe there's something they disagree with us on or any questions that they want to ask. We're going to be getting viewers in the show, and then as well as community topics. We're going to be paying close attention to the flank. We're going to be posting stuff on Reddit. We'll be posting a lot of Q&A and stuff, but just trying to interact with the community a little bit more. And we'll be adding some more segments to the show. So if you guys want to be a part of that, just make sure to add, post some comments, post whatever you guys want us to talk about, and we'll talk about it, as well as still doing what we always do. But excited for the future shows. And then, of course, Benjay, it is time that you sing out a part. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Mr. Benjay Nassim. Let's see if we can sync this part. Porter, you're the new guy around town. What do you think is gonna happen here? We can't see it, asshole. Go ahead, you can see it now.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I try to time it perfectly, man.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Go, bro. Go. Hit the part, Ben. Hit the part, bro. Hit the part, brother. Go. Hit the part! Go! Hit the part! What is this guy doing?
Are you good? Are we good?
Bro, is this muted? I'm muted? How the hell am I muted? Microphone activated. Yeah, we're good. How the hell? I don't even know how that happened. Ben, hit the damn part, damn! This guy's standing around with his bald head. Stepping on.
Let's go!
Bro, Porter, you are dumb, bro. You are dumb. Hey, Porter, turn that off, bro.
Hey, yo, Ben's got some gray sweatpants on. What the?
Porter, if I get hit with a copyright strike, you are accountable, bro. You are accountable for that.
It's definitely the sweatpants.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Benjay Nassim sunk the pot. Porter just broke everybody's eardrums. That is going to do it.
It's audio. That was quiet.
All right, well, that's going to do it for today's show. Today's show is definitely interesting, to say the least. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Anchor.fm/theflank to check out all the audio sites that we're on. And go follow @theflank on Twitter. Gert's doing a phenomenal job running socials, so make sure to go show him some love. Remember what I told you guys. If you guys want to be featured in an upcoming show, make sure you guys are active in that comment section. We will be reading everything. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting. Shout out to everybody who's been showing love. And as always, man, take care, brush your hair. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of The Flank, man. Take it easy, man. Peace out.
Damn, when do you breathe?